Here comes Lawler right here. Lawler with, of course, the unified world title in hand. A title he won from Kerry Von Erich when they did unify the title in Super Clash. That's where the unified title came into being, and you got it in hand here.
That's exactly right. Now, let me just say this. Kerry Von Erich and I go back, well, almost 2 years. You know, it's been 2 years to the month since I first defeated Kurt Hennig right here in Memphis, Tennessee, and won the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. Now then, it was just a few months after that, in December of '88, I had the brilliant idea, I might add, and I went to Vern Gagne, who was the promoter of the AWA, and I said, you know, there's several organizations running around here, the WWF, the NWA, World Class, and of course the AWA, and they all claim to have world heavyweight champions. They all claim to have a guy that says he's the best in the business. You know, there was Hulk Hogan, there's Ric Flair, and there was Kerry Von Erich, and I said, look, why don't you go to these other organizations, and why don't we just have ourselves a little tournament? It can be on pay-per-view. It'll be the biggest event ever in the history of wrestling. I said, get all of these other so-called champions together, along with myself, and let's have a round-robin tournament one night and find out who is truly the one and only world heavyweight champion. Now, of course, I guess you realize by now that he didn't get any response from the WWF or the NWA. They wanted their champions to only wrestle other wrestlers that wrestle for their company. They said, oh, no, it's no way we could let our champion wrestle outside of our organization. So what they were admitting, in effect, was that they're not world champions. They're simply company champions, which is what I knew all along. These guys can't wrestle any other wrestlers except the ones that work for their organization. But to my surprise, one organization did accept the challenge, and that was World Class and Kerry Von Erich. So they made the match, Super Clash, in Chicago, Illinois, December of '88. Kerry Von Erich and I, that was the first time I'd ever been in the ring with him. Kerry Von Erich and I stepped in the ring. He had his World Class World Championship. I had the AWA World Championship. And we knew that only one of us was going to come out of that match with belts around our waist. And only one of us did. And you're looking at him, and you're interviewing him. You're standing beside him right now, Dave. And the fact of the matter is that eats at Kerry Von Erich. It has eaten at him deep down inside his guts ever since he had to walk out of that ring a loser in front of nationwide television, and he had to go back to the state of Texas where he is worshipped like a hero and a god, and he had to admit to those people that he was no longer the world heavyweight champion, that he was no longer a champion at all, and that I was the true world heavyweight champion.
We're doing an interview here.
I don't care nothing about you being on the interview.
Kill him, Lawler!
Hey.
Right now. This guy's out here, look, Lawler's out here.
Wait just a minute, Snowman.
That's right.
This is our wrestling program. You have no business being on it unless you contact me or some of the officials. And
I'm not contacting you anymore. That's all I do is contact you.
let me tell you something. You're not going to come in here and interfere with this show. I had you right. This man is not no world champion. He's got the belt to prove it. Don't make no difference. He got the belt, but he ain't never actually beat me. He don't want to wrestle me. Who are you for him to beat? Let me tell you something. You coming out and interfering with my business now, and I've got something you need to hear. I booked you in the CWA everywhere, and you refused to make your booking. You only wanted to wrestle Jerry Lawler. That's who I'm going to wrestle. I'm going to wrestle Jerry Lawler, and that's who I want. I come out here to give him an open challenge. You're not challenging him, you're challenging my company, and I'm not going to put up with it. Now, I'll put you on the card Monday night, Snowman, but you won't be in against him, you'll be against somebody else. You wait till I get through, and then you can talk. You can work your way up just like all the rest of them. I'm not working my way up anywhere. Well, then you're not getting a title shot. Look, man, y'all been doing me wrong around here for years. Let me tell you something. That's all right. I got some people here from Scores Productions. I don't care who. They know exactly what I'm talking about, and everything I've been trying to do in this town. I don't care who you got. Look, I've been to you. I called Lawler. Yeah. I called him up and told him what I want. I told him. You asked me. You called me to work and I asked you and he hides behind you. You can have a match Monday night. You can pick your opponent, but not Lawler. You work your way up and then you'll get a title match. I hear what you're saying. Lawler is not these people's champion. That's what I'm saying. Well, what it is about he's got the belt, hey, you can just get right out of here or you can sit down. Look, I'm not going to look. Wait, hold it. Let me tell you something, Lawler. It's one more thing. Hold up for a minute. Let me hear this. Hold it. Let me tell you something, Dave Brown. Lawler, you are not a champion, and I'm sick and tired of you putting down on my people. I'm sick and tired of you putting on the black people. You understand me? All this stuff about welfare checks, food stamps. I'm sick and tired of you, boy.
Hey, no, wait, no, move out of the way. No,
what's wrong? I know what's wrong. You're hiding behind him. You know what it is, Lawler? It's because I'm black, that's all. You're trying to make it racial where you can get all the blacks on your side. But all the blacks are not on your side, Snowman, because we've got black wrestlers. You don't have one black wrestler can take this man out. JYD came in, he's the top. JYD ain't nothing. Rickhouse Brown is black and he's in here. It's nothing. To your benefit, to your thinking is nothing. Let me tell you something. Hey, you can either sit down and shut up. I'm not sitting down. I'm not going to do nothing to you. You hear from my people over here.
Hey, wait, come here. Let me say a word. Let him talk.
He ain't got no business.
I know he ain't got no business. Hey, let me tell you something. No, hey, come here. Come over here. I thought you came out here to do some talking. Move out of the way. Let him talk. Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what your problem is.
What is my problem?
I'm going to tell you what it is. You want to come out here, and yeah, go ahead, take your shirt off, show your big muscle-up body. You want to come out here and try to get something. Hey, Eddie, let me talk to him. Stand over here.
You do. Hey, that's this man hiding behind you every Saturday.
Hey, I ain't hiding behind nobody. I'm standing right here, and I'm telling you right to your face. If you think I'm scared of you, you got another thing coming, brother. He don't have to.
You are scared of me.
No, I ain't scared of you, and I ain't scared of nobody. But let me tell you what your problem is, Snowman.
Yeah, what's my
you
problem?
want to try to make an excuse. You want to try to say that the reason you don't get title shots is because you're black. That's got absolutely nothing to do with it. You're using that as an excuse.
It's because I'm black,
it's because you won't. It's because you won't take the time and trouble to work your way up to a title shot.
I'm working my way up to a title shot. I want you.
Yeah. Well,
Who get one?
Who have you wrestled?
I'm gonna get one else. He gonna see me everywhere he goes. Well, he might see you everywhere he goes, but he ain't gonna see you no more today. So he's damn sure gonna see me some more today. Sit down, or I'll personally escort you out of this building. You don't scare me, Snowman. No. Get out there. You do what I tell you? What did I tell you? Where you at?
Yeah, what did you tell him? What did you tell him?
Behind him?
No, I'm not hiding behind nobody.
No.
Hey, I don't know who these people. I don't know who you. Who? Let them talk.
Okay, we are George Matter, First Lady Production, working with Sports Production. We just came here with Snowman. And what he have up, I don't know. But like you said, things will have to multiply. He has to work. He called the guard. He had an interview.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get some order back here. Snowman.
Let me tell you something. You can stay in the ring all you want to. Every white wrestler came through here, know that they can't beat you, and the black wrestlers know that they'll never be the king. Eddie Marlin's scared that it's going to be a black king, and you wake up and find out about it. It wouldn't bother me one bit in the world if there's a back clean, if he went through the proper channels, and if you ever get a shot at it, you're going through him.
Hey, why don't you, no, wait a minute. Let me say something. Why don't you explain, if you say that this man don't give a chance to any black wrestlers, why don't you explain King Cobra? Huh? I'll admit it. King Cobra was man enough to beat me. He had the world championship belt around his waist. What color is he?
I don't know what color it is because you still got the belt, boy.
Yeah, that's because I was man enough to beat him, and I worked my way up to a title shot. And you don't ever want to work your way up to nothing. You want it given to you, don't you? You want it given to you.
Let's go.
Yeah. Eddie and security, let's see if we can go ahead and get him out of here. I think you've said enough, Snowman.
What? 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 No, let him go. Let him go. What do you want to say? Say it and get out, or whatever you're going to do.
When you wrestle Monday night, you better watch your back. Y'all may run me out of here, but you damn sure can't keep me from buying a ticket at the Coliseum.
That's one reason you can't be on television. You don't even know how to conduct yourself. Watch your stinking mouth. Would you do that?
Okay, hold it, Lawler. Let me tell you something. You pretty fair with arcade games, right? What happens when you make a mistake with the Pac-Man game? You get your, you know what, ate up, don't you? Monday night, you wrestle Monday night, but I bet I'll be there.
Come on, get him out of here. That's enough. We've heard enough. We have heard enough. Escort him out, please. Escort him out.
If I could talk for just a second about Kerry Von Erich.
Yeah. Come on, get him out of here. Take him on out. Let him come back around this way now.
Get him out. Get him on out.
All right, you got him out of here now. We were talking about Kerry Von Erich and Super Clash and all of that, and how you won the unified title. And
hey, let me say one word, and I want everybody to listen up. Let me say one thing about Snowman before I finish up here today. Now, Snowman has gone all over Memphis, Tennessee, and he has gone all over the country, and he has complained to every radio station. Hey, let me tell you something, you little pencil-neck geek. You keep your mouth shut or I'll come over there. Hey. Now, I'm going to say this about Snowman. He has gone all over the country. He has gone to his newspapers. He's gone to Tri-State Defender. He's gone to every black radio station. He's gone to everybody that'll listen to him. And he wants to complain that he doesn't get booked to wrestle in this organization because of his color. Well, let me tell you this. I can assure you that it's no secret to anybody. Hey, Memphis, Tennessee is there's many black people in Memphis, Tennessee as there are white people, and I can tell you this man right here, there's nothing more than he would love to have a black wrestler, a great black athlete that would all the black fans would love to come and see. I guarantee you this man would book him in a main event every single week. But Snowman, what he wants to do is he wants to come out here, he wants everything handed to him, he wants to walk right in from day one and have a world title match. Well, I can tell you for sure he don't deserve it. If he starts and works himself up to a title match, then I'll wrestle him any day of the week. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think he's earned it. King Cobra earned a title match, and he got it. And Snowman has not earned it, and he can run his mouth all he wants to. This is not a racial issue. I don't care what color a man is when I wrestle him. If he's pink, black, blue, or green, I go in there for one thing, and that's to defend my world title. And he is not a world title contender. Now, I'm going to tell you about Kerry Von Erich, as I started to do about an hour ago. Monday night, when Kerry Von Erich comes back to Memphis, Tennessee, he's going to be trying to take this World Heavyweight Championship away from me. Now, Kerry Von Erich, as I said, in his home state of Texas, is worshipped. And sure, he's a big, strong, very impressive athlete, and he's beaten a lot of people. He's beaten Ric Flair. He's won the NWA World Championship, and he's got a long win streak. But Kerry Von Erich, I've got the thing that is most important, and that's this belt right here, and it's something that you are never going to have. I don't care how long and how hard you try, and what I have to do to hang on to it. You're looking at the man that is going to remain the World Heavyweight Champion. So come on in here, Kerry Von Erich, and do whatever you think you're man enough to do, because you're going to leave, and you're going to go back to your home state of Texas with your tail tucked between your legs, and you're going to find out that they do have one thing bigger in Texas than anywhere else, and that's losers. You're a big loser, Kerry Von Erich, and I'm going to prove it to you Monday night.
The King, with Kerry Von Erich coming in, the World Unified title will be on the line Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Get him escorted out of the studio and away from the building here, but he had said he was going to buy a ticket for Monday night at the Coliseum, Eddie.
Dave, he did. He bought a ticket, and he came in, and he stayed in his seat until Jerry Lawler came out for his match, and then he got up and interfered again, and things got out of hand again. And, you know, we can't allow this to happen, Dave, regardless who it is.
You're right. Take a look.
Challenging Jerry the King Lawler. As security escorting him out.
Well, again, as you said, Eddie, we just can't let that occur.
That's right, Dave. I apologize to the fans for it happening. I'm sorry it happened. I'd rather it didn't happen, but it did, and we'll try to remedy the situation.
Okay, well, now, Snowman is here today. He is seated in the audience right here, and we have decided that instead of taking a chance on a repeat of that sort of situation, we're going to give him a chance to have his say here in a few minutes under a controlled situation.
Right. We want to treat him just as fair as we do all the other wrestlers, and he'll have his chance to say his piece.
With his situation and just get it settled once and for all with the Snowman. So, Eddie, we promised he's here today, and we want to give him a chance to have his say about it and be done with it. So he's sitting in the front row over there. So if we can
get Snowman to come over to the desk here, please. Snowman, you want to say your piece. You have the opportunity to say it. We'd like for you to come over here so we can get this aired out and get on with our wrestling program.
Well, oh yeah, here he comes.
Snowman, if you'll come on over and sit here at the desk beside Dave. If not, we're going to go ahead with our wrestling program because we can't kill the time here. You felt like it was important. We felt like it was important for you to get it off your chest.
All right. Yeah, let's do that, Eddie. Remind him about it, watching his language here.
Right. Not only him, all of us need to. Snowman, if you just have a seat here beside Dave. And Snowman, before we start, I'd like to remind you that this is a live program. We're on the air. We have millions of small children watching
And all of us involved here need to control our language and not let it get out of hand. So I guess you can just go ahead and say your piece.
Do I really need to say my piece? I need someone to say my piece for me because I may be out of hand.
No, I
The
think...
way that everything was conducted Monday night, and I saw what you did on the camera. I don't know who did the camera work, but you know, y'all not fair around here, just like I told you, Eddie Marlin. You're prejudiced, you're racial. No, don't say nothing. I want to bring this up. Why didn't, look.
Well, let me interrupt you one thing, and then you can have the floor back. Snowman, I figured this was in the back of your mind.
It's going to stay in the back of my mind.
I figured that'd be the first thing you'd bring out. So I've invited another guest here. King Cobra, if you'd please come out and join us here.
Okay. Okay, well let me bring out some of my guests over there.
King Cobra. Cobra, have a seat over there.
King Cobra, I'd just like for you to sit out here and just listen, say what's on your mind. You can answer his question, my question, say anything you want to say. Just feel free. The floor is yours.
Well, as everybody in Memphis knows, I started wrestling here about 15 years ago, and I had some ups and downs. I was a little guy, but, you know, I went to the gym and I worked out.
Talk up, man. They can't hear you.
I worked my way up to the top.
Talk up,
I've
King
been
Cobra.
around
They
the
can't
country.
hear you. They
I've
cannot hear
wrestled in
you.
other organizations, but this is always home. I've always come back here.
Excuse me just a minute, Cobra.
We need this Mike Dave Brown.
Snowman, he didn't interrupt you. Please let him say his piece
Real
here.
man. He knows better.
Go ahead, Cobra.
Wait a minute. Now, wait just a minute, Snowman. We invited you out so it'd be a controlled situation. You can talk, he can talk, I can talk, and Dave can talk.
I respect
but
you, Mr.
he's
Brown.
a real man, too.
I'm going to let him talk then, since he think he's a real
King
man.
Cobra's been with this company ever
Too
since
long.
he started in the wrestling business.
That's the problem.
He's made a name for himself. He's held the world heavyweight belt. He's held the southern heavyweight belt. And not only do I consider him a top wrestler, a top athlete, a top contender, I also consider him a personal friend. And you're not going to mistreat him because he is my personal guest today.
He should be your personal guest, and he also got a lot of fans, doesn't he, down in my hometown around Greenwood, Greenville. They know that he ain't going to keep no belt.
Well, King
That's
Cobra
why
is
y'all got
not the issue today.
Oh, it's
no,
the
man.
issue.
King Cobra is not. You're the issue. So get what you got in your crawl out so we can get on with our wrestling program.
All right, go ahead and let him talk.
Right.
Well, like I said, I really don't have anything to say. It's just
Why you don't have anything
I've
to say?
wrestled in this organization, I've wrestled in other organizations, and belts and matches are won in the ring.
Let me ask you this. In the length of time you've been with the CWA, the USWA, anytime, anywhere, any place, and be honest with me, because there's millions of people watching, has anything ever come up that would be, in your mind, racially motivated? Just answer truthfully.
Don't lie.
With the organization, no. Every individual have problems with another wrestler,
Is he
but
lying?
with
Is he
the
lying?
organization, no.
Is he lying?
These people over
Hey,
here,
is he
they're
lying?
not
Is
with
he
the
lying?
organization, so
Is
they
he
wouldn't
lying?
know.
Right.
Can I call one of my men over here?
I don't care, Snowman, but we need to hurry up and get this on.
Yeah, we do.
This
It's
is a wrestling
not a
program.
talk show.
Wrestling program. Come on over. Come on over, brother.
Who is this, Snowman? Who is this, Snowman?
These are the black businessmen in the Memphis area that represent all people that come to their business and purchase merchandise. These people watch Channel 5. They know it's a strong program, and they can tell a weak wrestler. This boy over here is a whooping boy. That's all what he is. He's a boy that.
Look, some of you may know me, and some of you may not. Norvell Austin is my brother. He left one heck of a track record through here, and they give him no respect. I'll tell you what you got. If you're talking about putting Jerry Lawler in the ring with Snowman, you may as well put Al Bundy in there, because that's what kind of fight you're going to get. You won't have a fight. It's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that if the King gets in the ring with Snowman, he'll be squashed in 2 minutes flat, and he knows it. Why did it take 15 security guards to take a wrestler out the building when the King could have taken care of it himself if he's the King? He ain't no king. He's a wimp.
Now, I've spoke my piece. I'm finna let my Bohemian brother speak.
Bohemian brother, tell it. Where have you seen this man? We got airtime. You got to come on.
Hey, a true champion shouldn't deny another 4 times, you know. I look at it just like the question that you just asked me, Mr. No prejudice, he never experienced it. When he's in this system, this terrible system, you bring your kids up, man. You think, man, that they're going to live their life out of TV, but that's wrong, man. You are fooling the children, man. Let them know the truth, man.
Who is this man?
Let them know.
Have you heard this man in the Bahamas?
I never hear about him. Who is he?
The king in Bahamas.
I never hear about him.
You ever hear him in Trinidad?
Through the Bohemian coast, he has wrestled. This man cannot be denied a championship shot at Mr. who is Pillsbury Lawler.
Well, let me...
What is it? Tell me.
Snowman, your guest has had their speak. We're not talking about the Bohemians. We're not talking about nowhere. We're talking about right here. So get what you got off your chest, because we got to get on with the program.
You know what I got on my chest. You're going to give me Lawler before I leave here.
No, I'm not going to give you Lawler.
They telling him to start from the bottom? Well, let me tell you where he started from. This man has defeated Ted DiBiase. He has defeated Dr. Death Steve Williams. He has defeated the Dockyard Dog. Where does he have to start from?
Jake Roberts.
If he hasn't did it, he's defeated Jake the Snake Roberts. Lawler is nowhere near the men they are.
Minister Farrakhan is going to be in town soon. Will you be there, Marlon?
Ridiculous.
Let me tell you something, Snowman. I said we was going to keep this control, and we're going to keep it controlled. You can get...
The king out here.
Houseboy.
I tell you, this mic is live, Jerry.
Stand there. You can stand here.
Let him go back and take that seat.
Yeah.
Let me just say this, and I'll make this short and sweet. There's one thing that we can do to cut through all the crap that is going on out here, and that's all you're spouting out, Snowman.
The people tired of you.
You know it. I don't care what the people are tired of. I'm going to tell you what I'm tired of. I'm tired of you and your big fat mouth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, the way we cut through all of this BS, brother, is all you got to do is, and I'm telling you, Eddie, if he wants a match, he's standing there just like he always is with his hand out. Well, I'm going to put something in it, Snowman. I'll give you a match anytime you want. That's the way to do this or not. You want to let him have a match? Hey,
You wait a minute, Jerry Lawler.
let me tell you something. Hey, you can stand up here and you can take your shirt off and you can flex those muscles, but you ain't impressing me. You might impress all of these people, and you might impress those 2 pencil-neck geeks you brought with you.
Well, you didn't impress me. You don't impress me. That's what we at.
I'm here to tell you this. I'll fight you anytime, anywhere, and I don't care what you want to run your mouth about. I'll put you flat on your back right here, brother. Yeah, I will.
You got me mixed up with King
Wait just a minute. Wait a minute. I got something to say to you. Just wait a minute. Jerry Lawler, I want to tell you, and I want to tell you, Snowman, you don't run this company. I run this company. You don't give a belt of title match to somebody. I sign the title matches. Now, you can come out here and run your mouth just like he does, but I still run this organization, and I say when you have the match, and you don't have it until I say you have it.
Thank you, Eddie Marlin. Thank you, Eddie Marlin. I know you're going to hide it.
Hey, thank Eddie Marlin. No, he's not hiding nothing.
He's hiding you.
I'm not hiding nobody.
So why you won't let him wrestle?
Because I run this company, and I told you last week, you work your way up. You prove to me that you're a title contender, and then you'll get a match. Not until.
You know how I work my way up? Beat this punk Monday night.
No, you're not going. He's booked in a match, and he's going to wrestle Jeff Gaylord.
He needs to wrestle. Who is Jeff Gaylord?
Well, you come down there Monday night, and you can see.
Can I say one thing? See, as long, Eddie, as long as you take the stance that you're taking out here, as long as you try to keep us apart, all you're doing is you are giving credibility to all of these lies that he is spouting out. That's all you're doing is spouting out a bunch of lies, and you know it.
You can't be the real black man, Lawler. It's because I'm black. That's why he won't.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And you can come out here 52 weeks out of the year and say it's because you're black, and it's don't. I don't see no color. I see dollars at the box office, and you're going to work your way up.
I work my way up, but you know what? I bet you won't put him out front. Put him out front. And
No, because he's on top. He's got the belt. What about Bill Dundee? What about Brickhouse? What about all the other guys here that wrestle day in and day out?
Both of you guys
Do
are
Brickhouse
doing
have a
nothing.
belt, Lawler?
Both of you are doing nothing but wasting time. I'm telling you, Eddie Marlin, and I'm telling you, Snowman, and if you listen up, you can understand what I'm saying. I'm telling you that we don't have to wait. I'm hearing you out here saying how bad you want a match. Well, you got it. Now, do you understand that? Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got me. Right now. You want it right now?
Listen, if your lips moving, you lying. I ain't got no
Mr.
match.
Lawler, if you think you run this outfit, if you think you this belt that belongs right there, and you keep your hands off what don't belong to you. Hey, and for you, if you want to run the outfit, you run it. You do what you want to do, big man, but this company is not sanctioned. It's not sponsored. I hope you beat each other's brains out if you ever do get in the ring.
Well, let me just tell you.
I ain't afraid of nobody. That includes you, big man.
Hey, are you listening? Are you listening?
What?
I'm going to say one thing to you right now. Ain't nobody putting no security guards on you.
Put the goons on me Monday night.
Hey, are you listening or not? I'm telling you this right now. We don't have...
Do y'all think Lawler can beat me?
Hey,
Do you think he can beat me? Do y'all think he can beat me? Do you think he can beat this? Tell him he ain't nothing. Tell him.
Hey, I'm here to tell you this. Half the people you're asking over there, like those idiots you brought with you, can't think anything to begin with. I'm telling you, it's plain and simple. Like I said, we'll cut through all the BS. I'm going to be standing in that ring Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, and I'm going to have this belt with me. And what I'm saying is, hey, it's time to put up or shut up.
Don't mess around.
Yeah, I'll mess around. It's time to put up or shut up. You run your mouth. Now you got the match. I'll be standing there. Now I'm asking you.
You better go get in tomorrow.
Hey, I'm asking you. Are you going to be there?
I'm going to be there.
You going to be standing
you going to be there?
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I'll damn well be there.
Dave Brown need to be there because you ain't going to know what the weather's about.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I guarantee you this. I'm going to be standing right in the middle of that ring, and I'm going to have this belt. We'll see. It's time for you to put up or shut up, huh?
I'll take your belt.
Come on, you guys have already said, I think you got agreement that's going to be a match.
You take it right down your stinking throat if you start touching. I'm going to be there, okay? We'll see if you stand there.
Monday night.
Monday night. I'll be there. You be there. Will you be there? I hate your guts. I ain't never liked you, and I never will.
Come on.
You ain't no king.
Listen.
Is he a king? Y'all think he a king? He's old.
All right, they both agreed they're going to be there Monday night. Eddie said he's not sanctioning the match. Let's take a break as it stands right now. There's going to be a fight Monday night. We'll take time out and be back here in a moment.
World Tag Team Championship match coming up here in just a few minutes. Right now, Eddie Marlin, I would like to have out here to bring us kind of an update on the situation with Snowman and Lawler from after what happened last week, Eddie.
Well, Dave, starting back, to square one, I was unhappy with what happened. I didn't like it. I didn't condone it. And the match was not sanctioned. I gave him, they had the match, and the outcome of it, I figured would settle everything and everything would be all right. But since then, I've been on the phone all week long. Snowman claims that he was robbed of the title because Jerry Calhoun was the referee. Now, as far as Jerry Calhoun refereeing, to me, he's one of the top referees anywhere in the country. He does a good job. I'll admit that he's a friend of Jerry Lawler. He plays baseball, softball with him. But when he's in the ring, he's business. So I started getting a lot of calls, a lot of criticism. The people that were backing Snowman, they said this happened. The people that liked Lawler say this was happening. So I figured the best way to get it out in the opening, get it settled for once and for all, to clear the claims that's made against the USWA, was to sanction a match. So I called Snowman. He said, yes, that'd be fine, if the referees are. So I offered him Calhoun. No. I offered him Frank Morea, which does a good job. No. Paul Neighbors referees. No. And Every once in a while, on special occasions, some of the fans will remember my brother Tommy Marlin. He would come down and referee. I offered that, and he said, man, you must be crazy. No. So, Snowman came out at the beginning, and he said the reason he couldn't get a title match was the color situation, which that is completely far from true. So I figured, well, King Cobra, that would satisfy him. And he laughed on the phone again, said, not King Cobra. Finally, after going through so many names, offered him everything that it can offer, I said, what about Lou Winston? He lives in Memphis, you live in Memphis. So finally, he said, okay, I'll take Lou. So Big Lou, if you'll come out, I'd like to... Dave, the worst part about being in the wrestling business is you have to deal with wrestlers. I'm telling you, this has been one more heck of a week.
I'm sure it has, Eddie, no doubt about it. Here's Lou.
Lou, the thing I want to say, Eddie Marlin, I don't want to do this, but I will do it because you asked me.
I appreciate it.
First thing I want to say, I'll call it right down the middle. But, Lawler, Snowman, if you put your hands on me, you're going to pay for it, you understand? So I'm going to call it.
You know, I talked to Big Lou at great lengths on the phone, and I told him, Big Lou, if either one of them touch you, you can fine them. And he said, I'm going to tell you one thing, Eddie Marlin, if they touch me, it's more than a fine. They can be suspended from the wrestling, and if either one of them lays a hand on me, they won't have to worry about who they're wrestling because both of them will be out of it. So I told him he would be the referee. His decision was it, so the match is booked.
All right, and it is a sanctioned match by the USWA. Here's Snowman right here.
I told him, I said, I offered you a dressing room back in the back. I didn't want you out in here. So you
think you can leave everything like this?
No, you can have your time in a minute. Just go back.
Man, I don't believe this one.
All right. Snowman headed back to his seat. As we told you earlier, Eddie had offered dressing room facilities, and he refused. Well, coming back this way. Is that all right, Eddie? All right, Snowman, we're going to provide you this opportunity to have your say. That mic is live.
Is it on?
Yep.
Okay, Dave Brown, I've been knowing you for a long time. How do you feel about the sanctioned match?
Well, if we're going to have a match, I think it should be sanctioned by the governing body, which is the USWA. So I'm glad that's the sanctioned match this time.
Oh, okay, the match was sanctioned. And I got my men sitting right over there by the security guard right there. Stand up, Big Tim. Okay, here's what happened. My guys was at the ringside. The promoter, Eddie Marlin, said, none of your guys will come out and interfere. No one will interfere if they do. And then it seemed like to me, directed to my fellas over here, because I'm going to keep some big guys with me because I don't trust the organization right now. They told my men, said, if any of you guys get up, do anything interfere in the match, they're going to jail. So who wants to go to jail? Okay, but check this out, good people of Memphis. Time I beat Lawler brains out, and then Jerry Calhoun comes up, pulls me off of him, and whoever did the editing of the tape, I want to thank you and give you a big hand, because it looked one-sided to me. I was there. Were you there? Let me tell you something. And then look, how can the match be a non-sanctioned match? And if I'd have beat his brains out, pinned him, 1, 2, 3, what was I going to win anyway? So since I wasn't going to win anything, why didn't Jerry Calhoun let me beat his brains out? And then here come all the men from the dressing room come out to break it up. Break up what? I need to beat his brains out. It's a non-sanctioned match. They didn't go to jail. Did any of the guys go to jail? What about that? How do you feel about that? Non-sanctioned match. My guys do not move. You go into jail. Okay. Here come the other guys. As soon as I get Lawler down beating his brains out, I asked him, I said, you about ready to tell me what time it is in this city? He go, yeah. Okay, Snowman, I tell you what, it's not racial anymore. It's just me and you, but I don't want the promoters to let you have me right now. So why are you begging me like this? Why don't you take all some of that good money you got and carry it down there to Save the Children Project? But he was begging so hard. I knew something was going to happen. I seen a big cloud coming. I seen all the dirty white boys, everybody that's come up and break us up. And it was a non-sanctioned match. You think that was fair to me, Dave Brown? And hold up, let me put the icing on the cake. I don't want to take too much of the time. Channel 5 is a strong TV station. I'd like to apologize to all the people out there how I conducted myself last 2 Saturdays. I'm a very intelligent black man. And I don't have any problem with anybody out here. My problem is with Jerry Lawler. But look, the icing on the cake, how would you like someone to referee in your match and come to find out that he's in the family and then he plays center field for the Lawler's Army?
Well, you may have a point, but...
A point, Dave, come on.
As Eddie he said Calhoun calls it down the middle every time. That's what I've usually seen, but I'm going to tell you this. You've got the referee that you've agreed upon.
This is a title shot.
This is a title shot, and you've got Lou Winston as a referee.
And Lou, what is Lou saying? He don't care about either one of us, right?
That's right. He says he's going to call it right down the middle.
If Lou don't call it right, I'm going to smack him in the middle next week.
Keep in mind that this is a sanctioned match, so if you do that, you can be fined and suspended from any USWA
Lou cannot be interfering in the match. And I'm so glad that that center fielder for Jerry Lawler's softball team is not going to be there. And I told Lawler I'm going to follow him everywhere he goes. And you know I'm going to follow him to all of the stinking softball games he go to. I'm going to watch him everywhere he goes. When he go to eat, when he turn around, he goes, ugh, the Snowman. Oh, wow.
Here comes Lou. Lou?
I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to touch Lawler. So you keep your hands off. You understand that, boy?
I got you, boy. Hey, Lou. Lou, I may not do nothing with you, boy.
Well, I'll tell you what, Snowman, we've given you your chance. You've made a point or two. You've got the match. I think that's the main thing. It's going to be a sanctioned match. It's going to be a title match. And you got Lou Winston, who's always been a man of his word and says he's going to call it right down the middle. That's it, Monday night.
He can do what he want to do. Everybody going to be calling me a boy when I show how big these big guns.
We'll find out Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. It's the main event of the night. It is a sanctioned match, and it is going to be a title match.
Well, this thing is underway. Jerry the King Lawler, the Snowman, they're both out center of the ring. They look like more like boxers right now. Neither one really close to the other one. Still right in the center. Man, I think sitting down in the parking lot is too close to this one. It's going to be explosive. This looks more like Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas than anything. Lawler trying to get in. Snowman fires in with the left. Doesn't really connect.
Lawler shaking it off. Telling him no way. Both these men. Snowman throwing a couple of punches. Not even touching Lawler.
Both of them being very careful. Snowman coming in. He's got Lawler. Lawler fires in with a couple. Lawler going into the midsection. And they're both down. They're both down. Lawler back up, firing away on Snowman. Snowman takes them down with a single leg. And this thing is quickly getting out of control.
Lawler all over the Snowman now. The crowd on its feet. All over the Mid-South Coliseum as Lawler all over the top of the Snowman. Jerry Calhoun now trying to restore a little order.
Well, there it was, the first flurry of action. And now Snowman on Lawler in the corner. He's got him trapped, trying to fire away in the midsection. Lawler tying him up. They're both over on the ropes. Lawler firing away to the midsection. Fires one to the side of the head. And both men still standing. As a matter of fact, everyone in this Coliseum tonight is on their feet. Snowman in on Lawler once again. The corner's a bad place to be. Lawler takes Snowman off his feet. Has him down. Lawler trying to keep the big man off his feet. Referee asking for a break. Can't get them apart. They're clenched in their sight.
I doubt.
if Calhoun's going to have any type of success of getting a break in this one, as the world champ gives him one, slides outside the ring, going to climb back up in there. The world heavyweight champion back up in the ring now. Well, they're back. They're back in the center of the ring. Fist doubles. Look at the shot. Snowman fired off on Lawler. Man, he could have broken a rib with that. Snowman has him backed over. Fires off with a big haymaker. Lands another one. Lawler's reeling. Snowman going to work on Lawler. Lawler firing back off with a couple of fists. Snowman back down. Lawler going to work on Snowman. Snowman off his feet. Lawler firing away with fists. Trying to choke him. I have never seen two guys go at it like this before. Calhoun can't get Snowman off Lawler. He's trying to keep some kind of order in this. And as you said before, that's an almost impossible task. Calhoun put down to the canvas. Lawler going in after the Snowman. Snowman turns him around over in the corner. Snowman laying in a couple of big rights now. Calhoun calling for the bell after the Snowman put Calhoun down on the canvas. Lawler and Snowman, look at this. Lawler just digging his fingers into the Snowman's eyes. Both of these guys going after each other, tooth and nail now.
Well, that was the action that took place last week that we saw a couple of minutes ago. We've heard from Snowman. We've heard from Eddie Marlin about the special referee coming up. And right now, here comes the king himself, Jerry Lawler, to talk about the situation here, too, that has been going on. And I'm sure you may have a word about the special referee and other things.
I got a few words that I want to say. You know, first of all, I heard Snowman over there running his mouth about how he beat my brains out. And, you know, last time I checked, I didn't know a person that could walk around and walk and talk and do things without a brain. But I'm out here and I'm walking and talking. So obviously, I still have my brain, Snowman. You ran your mouth so much about what you were going to do. And if you watched that tape just like we all did, I don't think Snowman did diddly squat, if you know what I'm telling you. Now, let me say this. Another thing, Snowman, I know it's been kind of rainy around Memphis, but I guess you were really expecting some high water today with those pants. If you can't afford a whole pair of pants, come see me sometime. I'll buy you a pair, okay? Now, before we talk any more about Snowman, because I do have a few things that I want to say about him, but Snowman likes to talk about how well-liked he is all around Memphis, Tennessee, and how he gets on the air at all the radio stations. Well, let me tell you something. I want to talk a little bit about what's going to take place Monday night. You're right, it is going to be a big night, and there's going to be some very nice things to look at down at the Coliseum, much better looking than having to look at somebody like Snowman all night. So what I want to do right now is I want to bring out a good friend of mine, a couple of good pals of mine. Bad Wayne Bright from Magic 101. Bad Wayne, come here for just a minute, if you would. Of course, he got his Magic 101 bodyguards. You know what's real funny? It seems like all of a sudden everybody has to have bodyguards. Now, Bad Wayne, I can understand that you having to have a bodyguard because a man like you needs a bodyguard for one thing. Not to keep men off of him, but to keep all the lovely ladies off of you. Is that right?
That's it, Jerry. That's it. Every time I come down here, you know, we get followed by these lovely ladies, and we've got some lovely ladies from Night Moods down here today. Lingerie, bathing suits, hey, they're down here.
Well, I'll tell you what. Rather than waste any more time, if you would, why don't you let them come on out and just kind of strut there and say, hey, would you like to see some of the lovely ladies from Night Moods just for a minute here? Yeah, let's just see that.
This is Lee, Jerry. Her name is Lee, and this is Janet from Night Moods. Coming out now, we have Teresa, and we're going to have Tammy. This is Tammy, and she's in a bathing suit. This is Kelly, And last but not least, we have, where's Sheila? We should have Sheila. There's Sheila coming out. And these are why I have a bodyguard. Ladies follow me everywhere.
All right, well, they're going to be at the Coliseum this coming week. You're going to be there, too, a special guest ring announcer there. But, all right. And there's Sheila coming around Bundy the Gorilla.
This is what you need when you go places, an entourage to follow you. So this is my entourage from Night Moves.
I can understand that. Now, Bad Wayne, of course, everybody can catch him on Magic 101. Understand you got some tickets you're going to be giving away Monday morning, too, on the radio, people listening?
Monday from 6 until 10, we're going to have tickets all morning to give away on Magic 101. Just tune in, and we'll tell you exactly when to call in to win the tickets.
Okay, Bad Wayne, thank you. I'll see you Monday night. You're going to do the ring announcer, right?
Monday night at Coliseum.
Now, you can all understand... You can all understand why a man like Bad Wayne would need a bodyguard to keep those lovely ladies off of me. But, Snowman, as I look at you standing over there, as ugly as you are, ain't no ladies nowhere going to want to be around you. So why do you always have to surround yourself? Yeah, stand up, Snowman. Come on.
Eddie?
What? Why? Hey, Snowman, let me ask you. Why do you have to have bodyguards, huh? You want to surround yourself. He came down there Monday night. Yeah, stand up. Oh, yeah. Hey, there they are. Look at Mutt and Jeff. There's Mutt and Jeff right there. Hey, let me tell you something. What's that other guy? Ashamed to take his shirt off? I would be too, pal. Okay, hey, what does that prove, Snowman? You know what that shows me? All that shows me is that you are exactly what I told everybody you were, and that's a gutless wonder. You're scared to go anywhere by yourself, Snowman. You want to have a couple of goons hanging around in case it gets a little too hot in the kitchen. You want to call in some extra cooks, don't you? Hey, what's the matter? You had your chance to run your mouth, and you didn't get the job done, did you? Well, now I'm running mine, and I'm telling you, Snowman, I didn't back down from you, and I ain't scared of you, and all your big muscles don't impress me, and I'll take you on anytime, anywhere, any way you want it, brother. I don't care who the referee is. I don't care who the people in all... Yeah, come on. Hey. You're looking at right now, go ahead, you are looking right now at all Snowman is good at, and that's bumping those gums. He's great at running that mouth, and he might impress all of his friends over there who got brains about the size of a BB. He might impress them, and you might have a bunch of stooges that follow you around, Snowman, but as you can see, I don't need nobody standing behind me. I don't need no bodyguards, because you're looking at somebody right here, brother, that ain't afraid of taking on anybody, anytime, and I don't need nobody to handle my light work. I'll take you on anytime. And as far as the sanction of the match, I don't know if you were listening too good last week. Maybe you got muscles in your ears, too. I know you got one between your ears, but maybe you got them in your ears. I told you last week that match was a title match. If you had beaten me, I'd have gladly handed you this belt just as I will this week. But you can't beat me on your best day, Snowman. You ran your mouth, and I put my fist right down your throat, and that's exactly what I'm going to do to you again Monday night. I'm going to shut you up once and for all, and then you won't be going anywhere running that mouth. Come on, we'll do it right now. I don't care.
No.
You're not going to wrestle on TV.
Hey, Snowman, all I can tell you is, now you got Eddie Marlin protecting you, don't you? Huh? Well, he won't be there Monday night to protect you. It's me and you. And now it's put up or shut up time, and you're going to see. I'm going to shut you up.
Well, there goes the king, Jerry Lawler. Belt in hand, crown in hand. Eddie, we've got Lawler scheduled in a match right here.
Take a look at what happened last week.
Snowman fires off with a left and a right, has Lawler over in the corner, fires a shot to the back. Lawler takes Snowman down there over in the rope. Lou Winston trying to break him up over there. Lawler firing away with fists.
Lawler all over the top of Snowman now. As Lou Winston pulls Lawler off of him
Once again, Lawler back in the corner. Lawler firing off with a couple of shots. Snowman dodging out of the way. Lawler fires off with a couple. Looked like he caught Snowman. Lawler coming in. A nice shot to the midsection. Snowman with a single leg takedown. Snowman down on top of him there over in the ropes. Lou Winston trying to break him up once again.
The jabs having no effect on the Snowman. Did you see that? Brother, I can tell you I heard it all the way down here as the Snowman called Lawler. Snowman again. A couple of lefts and rights. Solid on Lawler as Lawler goes to take Snowman down.
Well, Snowman was definitely getting the better Lawler there, but look at Lawler fire away on the Snowman. Look at the hate in these men's eyes. Snowman going crazy right in on top of Lawler. Lawler has to keep this man off his feet. That is Lawler's strategy. Lawler in definite trouble over there. In desperation, he grabs Snowman by the waist, takes him down, but look at Snowman firing away. Finally, Lou Winston grabs Snowman. They're over in the ropes. Lou's trying to get this thing broken up and shove Snowman out of the way. If Lawler doesn't get out of that corner, this thing will be over. Lawler down on the mat. Snowman down for the cover. Count of two. You got to remember, this is for the USWA World Unified title.
Snowman still on top of Lawler as Lou Winston trying to get in there and get the two wrestlers broken up. Lou finally gets Snowman off of Lawler. Lawler in there, whoa! Just kicked Snowman right in the face. Follows up with a couple of lefts and rights. Both these guys tangled up now. In the middle of the ring, look at this. Snowman's fist hit Big Lou as Snowman was stumbling, being tripped up in Lawler's feet. Whether it was intentional or not, I don't know, but I can tell you that it was.
And while Snowman was distracted with Lou Winston, Lawler grabbed Snowman. Well, it looked accidental to me. Lou had called for the bell. My guess is that he's going to declare. Yeah, here's the official word. Lawler is the technical winner. Technical loss for the Snowman. Well, Snowman had his doubts about Lou Winston as the referee. Snowman kicks Winston out of the way. Going back to work on Lawler, firing away with right. Lawler's plunged in the corner. Snowman fires away on Big Lou. Lou firing away on Snowman. Both these guys are mammoth individuals. Look at Lawler right in on him. Man, oh man, I don't know what in the world is going on.
Lawler on top of the Snowman. As these guys have been going after each other. Tooth and nail the whole night. Possibly one of the toughest title defenses that I've ever seen. They're finally getting them both separated as Snowman goes all over Lou Winston.
Situation with Lou and Snowman over there. They're trying to get those guys separated. Boy, what a volatile situation over there. Eddie Martin trying to get Big Lou away. Snowman circling around.
As the Snowman ready to tangle it up with Lou Winston or anybody that he can get his hands on. Uh-oh, what?
Well, there's the situation that developed in the match and after the match between Lou Winston and the Snowman. Want to give Big Lou his chance to give his version of what happened down there Monday night as a result of all that action, Lou.
Hey, I told you last week, Dave. I told you, I told Eddie Martin, I told all these rednecks that I would referee the match. But I wasn't going to put my hand on Snowman or Lawler, and I didn't want them to put their hand on me. I got one thing to say to you, Snowman, big boy. When Lawler gets through with you, if anything left, boy, I'll be looking for you. You understand that, boy?
Well, Lou looking for Snowman, as you heard during the commentary at the match. And look, there's Snowman seated in the audience. We'll give him a chance later on to have his say about the situation. As the commentator said during the match, looked that the whole thing started out accidental. It turned out to be quite a match, though. Eric, there he is right there, and we promised we would give the Snowman his opportunity to say what he had to say about last week and Lou Winston as special referee, and about this upcoming match with the special referee, Kerry Von Erich. And I got to tell you, I'm not real comfortable myself with Kerry Von Erich being the special referee in this match, given the history that goes back between Kerry Von Erich and Jerry Lawler. But I assume all parties have agreed to it. Snowman, this mic right here is live. Your comments first about Lou Winston refereeing last week, and then about Kerry Von Erich refereeing the match this week.
Dave, I'm telling you, it's been a long drive coming uphill. I know I came into the studio off the street, so maybe I came at it the wrong way, but the only way you're going to achieve something in life, of any value of life, if you want to be successful and succeed, you gotta kind of just take what you want. I don't mean go out and rob and steal. I'm saying you got to plan to be successful. Now, with this drive that I have, and I'm ready for Jerry Lawler, I have beaten Lawler both times. And so Jerry Calhoun's supposed to be a superstar referee, so I'm going to give him that. He couldn't get the job done. So we tried Lou Winston. He couldn't get the job done. I'm pretty sure that Lou got paid pretty good, you know. Now here was I was outdone right here. I can't believe if I'm fighting the world champion, and if we had a little disagreement in the ring, Dave, whatever happened, if I hit him, I should get disqualified. I don't think I'd need him to throw any blows at me. You know, 275, there's no way the young man could win anyway. So I don't know where he comes. I haven't heard of any big-time wins around the USWA.
You talking about for Lou?
For Lou, I haven't heard any big time. I don't have what big names has he put away?
Well,
I'm just joking. I'm just saying with him refereeing my match. And wait a minute, I tell you what. Hold on, I'm gonna go cool the whole thing down, Dave. Get Eddie Marlin out here. Get the promoter out here.
Eddie?
You get Eddie out.
I got to say, now, Lou was part of Memphis Vice and had some big wins here in the past. So
okay, I understand the part of the Memphis Vice. I'll agree with that. But we're talking about now.
What's the beef?
The beef is I don't ever want this young man to repeat history. I don't want him. Kerry Von Erich is okay. But it has never ceased to amaze me how Jerry Lawler pulled it off. He got a lot of guys standing in line just want to goof off.
Now, wait a minute, Snowman. You came in here a few weeks ago and you was going to take over my wrestling program. And I told you right then you wasn't going to do that. You're not going to do it today. Now, Jerry Calhoun, you wanted a match, you got a match. It wasn't sanctioned, but you got a match. Jerry Calhoun refereed.
Was it fair, Eddie?
Wait a minute. Let me finish. Didn't he referee it? You didn't like it.
I didn't like that.
Lou Winston refereed. You didn't like it.
Definitely don't like that one.
I went and got the man that hates Jerry Lawler as much as you do, Snowman. I told you last week, right over in that corner, Snowman, you beat Lawler for the belt. I will personally get up in the ring and strap it around your waist, because I'll be proud to have a black man as a world champion. It would make me proud, because there's millions of black peoples in this town here, and I would like to see every one of them in the Coliseum, and I think that would help it. But you're not going to get out here and complain and take over this show every week. I got Kerry Von Erich to referee that match. He don't like Lawler. He should be on your side. You should be jumping up and down with joy to have that man in the ring.
All right, okay. I like that. I like that. Okay.
Right.
Let's get busy. Let's get busy. All right, well, what happened? What happened, Jerry Lawler? What happened to Lawler? The reason we feel this way. You know what, Eddie? His time has come. You know it, and it's time.
Snowman, maybe you'll be the man to end that time.
I appreciate
And like I said, if you do, I'll get up in the ring and put the belt around your waist. But Monday night, Kerry Von Erich will be the special referee, and it won't be no ringing the bell, stopping the match. It'll be a 1, 2, 3, and either your shoulders will be down or Jerry Lawler's will be down, and if his is down, you'll be the new champion.
I'm glad that you're not biased. At first I thought,
Snowman.
okay, I thought, you know, I really, in the back of my mind, I felt you was all the way against me. But it's been hot and humid in the Memphis area, and Dave just won't give us the weather right about Jerry Lawler. But you come out, look, but you come out here, Eddie Marlin, and you set the record straight. I'm proud.
Glad to have you.
Okay.
You're just going to abide by the rules just like anybody else. And if you're the winner Monday night, you are the champion.
Well, you're looking at a new champion right here. I got it. 1, 2, 3.
All right, Kerry Von Erich, special referee. Monday night must be a pin. 1, 2, 3. No technical loss this time.
That's the way it is. That's what I want. All I want is a fair shake in the wrestling business. Don't give me Lou Winston ever, please. That's all I got to say.
Kerry Von Erich, the special referee, Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Snowman will be there. Word from Jerry Lawler right here on videotape. Here's the King.
Yo, Snowman, or Homeboy, what is it you want to be called these days, huh? You've been standing around here for weeks now with your hand out, just like this. As usual for you, you jerk. You've always got your hand out. You've always had it out. But now lately, it's been getting filled. First of all, you come in here and you want a title match. You want a World Heavyweight Championship match that you don't deserve because you're not a contender. But somehow you had your hand out and you got that title match. Well, that wasn't good enough for you. You couldn't get the job done. You stuck that hand out again and you said, I got to have my own special referee. And you got your hand filled again, didn't you? You had your own special referee, and still you didn't win the title. Well, now you got that hand out again, Snowman. And you got Kerry Von Erich coming in to referee this match. And you know, and Eddie Marlin knows, and everybody in this whole country knows that Kerry Von Erich hates my guts. Because I'm the man that beat him for the world-class championship and took his title away. And now he's coming in to be the special referee. Well, I think you got it all stacked in your favor now, don't you, Snowman? You've had that hand out long enough, and you've gotten everything you wanted. Well, let me tell you something that maybe you didn't think about. You see, I want you to dwell this in your mind. Let this run through that thick skull of yours for a minute. What happens in the wintertime when you go out and you're a little kid and you build yourself a nice, big snowman? And you're so proud of it, and it looks so good. Until that sun comes out. Until that heat starts shining down on that snowman. And things get real hot. And I want you to ask yourself what happens to a snowman then. I think we all know, don't we? I think he starts melting, and he starts dwindling, and he starts getting smaller until there's absolutely nothing left of the snowman. Well, let me tell you something. Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, no matter what happens, Kerry Von Erich says he's not stopping that match. There must be a pin. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to get their shoulders pinned to the mat, Snowman. And you're looking at the man right now that's going to turn up the heat on you Monday night. I'm going to make things so hot in that Coliseum that you're going to have second thoughts about ever asking for another title match with the king of wrestling. So you be there, Snowman. Bring Kerry Von Erich as your special referee, because I'm going to be there, and like I said, I'm going to turn up the heat. So you might want to invest in one of these between now and Monday night, Snowman.
Well, that situation continued last week at the Mid-South Coliseum between Jerry Lawler and the Snowman. Snowman is in the audience here today. Once again, as a matter of fact, I see him over there.
some kind of discussion going on right now. It's like he's trying to talk Snowman out of coming over this way. Well, here he comes anyway, the Snowman. And I'm sure we'll have a comment about the situation last week. Kerry Von Erich, special referee last week at the Mid-South Coliseum. And Snowman with a travel bag. Snowman, do you have anything to say about last week's action, or?
Look like, so what I want to say is there's some kind of loss for words. I wish the boy really grow up because, you know, playing with fire. See, Dave, I should be getting a flight right now. I didn't have time to come down, but I got a call and say if you didn't come down, say, you know how, you know, all the people, I meet a lot of people in the city, they say, when you going to get that boy's belt? Now I know what they meant when they said boy. Because playing with fire, could you catch a grown-up playing with fire? Now you see this, move that camera in real close. I want you to take a look at this. Look, so far as I'm concerned, Jerry Lawler, you are known to me as the barbecue man. But guess what? All these beautiful people out here, black and white, y'all love fish too. Check that out. So guess what? I'm frying kingfish from now on. Let's get Buck. Get Buck over there. Okay, Dave, look, getting down to real serious business. And also I was humiliated at the Coliseum, along with, ever since I've been here, and I've been humiliated with the organization, USWA, you know. I haven't been treated fair yet. All I have done is just like a lot of people in the city, sit back and accept. If you sit back and accept, nothing, how in the world can you gain something? So they give me this guy, they give me that guy, Von Erich. They give me Lou. They give me Jerry Calhoun, Lawler's cousin. I couldn't believe that. Look, this is what I want to tell you. Jerry Lawler, look, let me tell you something. Jerry Lawler, just like you told me, you want me to be just an average boy in the street. So I took your belt Monday night, and my shoulders never was pinched. You told me, said, since you walking out the ring with my belt, why don't you go outside and steal some hubcaps? I don't have to steal hubcaps.
Quit your griping. Say what you got to say. You've got your matches. You've got the referee you want. So quit coming out here complaining. Just tell Dave what you need to say.
What you mean tell Dave what I need to say? Look, I don't want nobody humiliating me at the Coliseum telling me, so look, what you need to do is go outside and steal hubcaps. Look, I'm not just an African-American go around stealing hubcaps. I don't have to steal hubcaps. What I'm going to steal is that belt whipping around Lawler's waist.
All right, then put all this away.
Why am I going to put all this away for? I'm not going to have Jerry Lawler, look, trying to burn me and then humiliate me and degrade me. You don't have to degrade me. I don't have to steal hubcaps.
Don't come on the show every week.
What you mean somebody don't come on the show every week?
Take care of Lawler in the ring, not with the microphone. You got the referee you want.
I got something else for Lawler, too. This is for you, too, Lawler. So you think everybody got to steal hubcaps and eat watermelon. So everything I brought in here, I brought it in for you. So just do this, Lawler. This your hubcap and this your watermelon out your house. But what you gonna do about that? I must have bomb rushed your house.
Oh man, just put this stuff up, man.
No, that's the way. That's what Lawler like to do. He like to degrade. He don't give a. Look. I'm gonna say something here. Look.
We've got a show to conduct here.
No, it ain't gonna be no. It ain't gonna be no show today.
Well, that's what you think, big boy.
Let me tell you something, Eddie Marlin. You gave me this. I accepted everything you give me.
Now, wait a minute. Let me tell you something.
What about what I want?
Wait, let me tell you. You wanted to match. You wasn't even qualified to match.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Don't put your hands on me, man.
That's all you done ever since I've been here. You told lies.
You listen to what I'm telling you.
I'm not thinking about you this morning. You're a liar everywhere. You're a liar.
Your beef is with Jerry Lawler, not the U.S.
My beef is with you. How in the world Von Erich pinned my show? Why don't they roll the tape or something?
Roll it,
Eddie Marlin.
Got the tape. Let's roll it. Last week at the Coliseum.
Lawler go after Snowman now. Finally, they apart. Snowman once again lunging in on Lawler. Lawler takes him off his feet. Crowd going wild. They're outside the ring, close to the area where Lawler has 3 managers with him tonight. Snowman following in right on him, flailing away. Those big guns going to work on Lawler. Lawler trying to duck out of it. Snowman winding up, trying to work in there somewhere. Lawler's doing a good job of covering up. Now Lawler coming back on Snowman.
Snowman with a big right. Puts Lawler back in the turnbuckle. Wallace in with some big rights in that turnbuckle. As Lawler staggering now. Coming after the Snowman, all over the top of him. Kicking him right in the rib cage. Just drawing back and kicking him with the toe of the boot.
We're trying to cover up to keep severe damage from being done. Snowman lommed him with a right double axe handle. Lawler is down on his knees. Snowman kick to the rib section. Follows up with a knee to the jaw. And Lawler in trouble in the corner.
Snowman really working him over now. Lawler needing to get up out of that corner really bad. He's in bad shape as Ronnie Gossett cheering him on. Von Erich coming in trying to break him up after the Snowman really wearing Lawler out. It looks like downtown Bruno just handed Lawler something. And now Bruno up on the ring apron with the special referee, Kerry Von Erich. After downtown Bruno handing Lawler something. Reggie B. Fine leaving the ringside area. Look at that! Lawler with that fire just burned the Snowman out of nowhere. Just burned him right in the face. Lawler with the pin cover. Von Erich not wanting to pin the Snowman. Von Erich not wanting to go down and count. 1, 2. That's it. Von Erich just finally counted the pin cover as a Snowman in here with a ball of fire out of nowhere. Just burned the Snowman.
Well, Eddie, you saw it.
Snowman, come in. Let me have the mic a minute. I seen the film early in the week. You wanted your good buddy to referee the match. So after what I seen on the film, I don't care what you think or what you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute.
Hey, look, you ain't
wait. Listen to what I said. I don't care what you think. I want it to be fair.
You've been lying.
I want it to be fair, and I want it to be fair to the champion.
You've been lying to me. He's not a champion.
Well, listen. He's got the belt. You wanted your friend to referee the match. After I reviewed the film, I said, okay, the best way to settle it, be fair to both parties, give him the match. So you've got the match, Snowman. You've got your good buddy to referee the match.
But do you know who I got?
I think Dave's got a tape on it.
No, do you know? I want to know. I want Dave to tell me the world. I want you to tell me something. You've been lying to me all the time.
Sure, I know who you got, Snowman.
Tell me who I got.
You got the former world heavyweight boxing champion, Leon Spinks.
All right. Guess what? That's the man that don't have to go to the store and get tanning oil. You got a year-round tan. Do you think he gonna cheat for Jerry Lawler? Do you think he gonna help the USWA?
I don't want nobody to cheat for Lawler. I don't want nobody to cheat for you. I want him to call it down the middle.
Look, I tried my best to do business with you. Now you got my. Hey, I want my bodyguards over here right now.
No,
yeah, I got it.
No.
Oh, they gonna come over here.
No, they're not.
Gonna come over here. Me and you gonna get into it.
Well,
today.
we're gonna get into it.
Hey. Come on. Tell you what. Yeah, let's take it back over. Let's show the videotape. Here's Leon Spinks, going to be the special referee Monday night.
Spinks battling right back against Ali. Ali looking to put him away here in this 15th round. Leon Spinks has had only 7 professional fights. Ali gave away the early rounds, fooling around in the ring, playing rope-a-dope. good combination, but Spinks battles right back. It's a very close fight. This round could decide the outcome. 30 seconds to go in the heavyweight championship of the world. Spinks against the ropes, but he's fighting on. Both men visibly tired. Ali throwing leather. A good left-right combination. Spinks again, battling right back with a good right hand. Ali now up against the ropes. The closing seconds.
Scores 144, 141. The new heavyweight champion of the world, Leon Spinks.
One of the greatest upsets in the history of the heavyweight championship. Leon Spinks, 6 professional fights, defeats the great man of the ring.
Well, and of course, the match in which Spinks won the championship from Muhammad Ali.
Let me say one thing to Snowman. You got your match. You got your Leon Spinks refereeing. All right? No beef.
It cost me enough money. I should have him, you know.
That's up to you. You've got your match and you got your referee.
Okay, Snowman, that's it. Monday night, Leon Spinks, special referee, on a call made by you, selecting him as a referee.
It cost me a whole lot of money. You think I'm going to lose this, Dave Brown? And you've been knowing me a long time. Guess what? He had the 5 behind me the last time. It's bound to snow.
Monday night, Coliseum. We'll be back here in a moment. Well, the action promises to be hot and heavy once again at the Mid-South Coliseum, as it has been. The fights just for the last few weeks. We'll cover the whole card for you a little bit later on. Coming this way right now, though, is the man who is going to be going against the Snowman, and the special referee, Leon Spinks, remember, this coming week. The King, Jerry Lawler, coming in, and you saw what happened last time in the videotape. We did, in fact, see the fire. I'm sure you heard who the special referee is this week.
Yeah, I heard who the special referee is, and I heard a lot of things. I can't say that I understood a whole lot that I heard. I don't know exactly what Snowman is saying over here, and you know, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think he knows what he's saying, because it's just like I said before, he's got a lot of big muscles. He's got a lot of big, impressive muscles, but the biggest one of all happens to be right between his ears. He's a big muscle head, and he thinks that just because he goes to the gym 10 or 12 hours a day and lifts all those weights, that that's going to impress anybody. Well, it don't impress me, Snowman, because you see, you got nothing upstairs, and that's why you will never be a world heavyweight champion. That's why you're not in the same category as me, because you hadn't got it where it takes. Brains will win out over brawn any day of the week. I've told you that, and I proved it last week. That's why I am still the world heavyweight champion, and that's why he is still sitting in the audience watching me exactly where he should be. Do you understand that? You ought to be buying a ticket every time you get to lay your eyes on me. Do you understand that, Snowman? Now, let me say this. First of all, the Snowman complained when I beat him when Jerry Calhoun was the referee. They went out, hand-picked Big Lou Winston. I beat him again. What does he do? He cries again. Then they go out and get the man that hates me worse than the Snowman does. That's Kerry Von Erich, and I beat him again, and now Snowman keeps crying. Well, you know, instead of the name Snowman, we need to get a new name for you, and it's not a man, it's a crybaby is what you need to be called from now on, because that's all he does is cry because he's not man enough to win a match. Now what's he done? And Eddie Marlin comes out here. You know, he wants to talk about who's in cahoots with who. Well, I got to wonder a little bit about Eddie Marlin myself, because Eddie Marlin stands out here and tries to get in Snowman's face. He tries to act like they are not big buddies, and Eddie Marlin goes along with everything Snowman wants. Now Snowman gets to handpick his own referee and bring in, stand out here and admit that this guy's his personal friend. Did he say that or not?
He said he knew the man.
Personal friend. Leon Spinks, former world heavyweight boxing champion. We just saw it, the man that beat Muhammad Ali. He's going to be right here at the Coliseum. He's going to be in the match between me and Snowman, and he's going to referee. And I'm supposed to think that that's going to be a fair match? I'm supposed to think that he's going to referee that match right down the middle? Is that what you're trying to say, Snowman? Oh, that's what you're trying to say, huh? Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Let me tell you this, Snowman, and I'll make it short and I'll make it sweet. And I want you, personally, to deliver this message to your pal Leon Spinks. I don't care who the referee is, because you couldn't beat me if you had a knife and a gun, which you probably do. You couldn't beat me with a knife and a gun. And I'll tell you this, Snowman, you take this message to your friend Leon Spinks. If he wants to get, yeah. Hey, everybody, check your car out in the parking lot. Let me tell you this. You tell this to Leon Spinks. If he gets out of line one time Monday night, if he don't count your shoulders when I got him pinned to that mat Monday night, I promise you, and you tell him, that I'll stand up and I'll knock what's left of his teeth clear down his throat. Do you understand that? Now, if he thinks Muhammad Ali hit him hard, he ain't never been hit until the king puts this big right hand on him. And believe me, brother, I'll knock him into next week, and he won't wake up for 3 days. You understand what I'm telling you? So you take that to Leon Spinks and get ready, because I'm ready for you, Snowman. And this is one time that after I beat you with your own hand-picked referee, you won't be able to come out here crying, because all of Memphis and all of the nation and all of the world will know you for what you are. You're a chronic complainer. You're a nothing-happening, no-talent bum. You're not a worthy contender. You couldn't beat me if your life depended on it, and this is your last shot. And when you don't win the belt with your own hand-picked referee, everybody, not just me, but everybody, Snowman, is going to write you off like yesterday's garbage.
Just enough to stay ahead. Snowman through the ropes. Look out. Oh, that's going to stop this match. That'll be a technical loss for Rex King. But Lawler and Snowman going at it in the middle of the ring. Eddie Marlin in there trying to break it up. Jerry Calhoun, Rex King, all of them trying to get in between them. Lawler and the Snowman. It's just been a war, a fight. And as Calhoun and King have got Lawler backed away from him, Eddie Marlin had Snowman for a minute. Lawler ties his feet up now. Snowman holding onto the rope. They're still going at it in there. Lawler down on top of it. Using that right hand. Referee and Eddie Marlin trying to get in between them. Rex King trying to keep Snowman back. Lawler out of the ring. Snowman coming after it, but they've got Snowman restrained, and Calhoun sends trying to escort Lawler over to the door. Get him back to the dressing area. There's Snowman. They're trying to restrain him back over there. Lawler is almost out of here. There he goes. He is back out of the wrestling area and on his way to the dressing room. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more USWA action.
Michael St. John back with you on USWA Championship Wrestling. You know, any time that there is a change in a world heavyweight title, it sends shockwaves throughout the world. And this past Monday night, the Mid-South Coliseum, indeed, that happened. The Snowman vowed to win the title, had shots at Jerry Lawler before, vowed to win the title, brought in a special referee, former boxing champion Leon Spinks, and indeed the Snowman, true to his word, won the world heavyweight title from Jerry the King Lawler. We want you to see exactly what happened Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Now take a look at this.
Snowman in right on him. Firing away with a couple shots. This is more of a boxing match, and the special referee tonight is very familiar with boxing. Snowman firing away to the jaw. Connects with a couple of good rights. Lawler takes him down to the mat. Tries to roll him up for a cover, possibly. Leon Spinks is there. Lawler has him down. Leon Spinks is pulling on Lawler. I'm not sure why he's not counting.
Spinks not counting at all as Lawler with the Snowman's shoulders into the canvas. Look at that. Spinks just pulls Lawler off of him. Throws him over in the corner.
As Lawler has the Snowman pinned for at least the count of 10. The Snowman, again with Lawler over in the corner. The Snowman's own special referee, Leon Spinks, in here now. Lawler catches the Snowman with the right, picks him off of his feet. Lawler following up, just going to work all over him. As Leon Spinks again picks Lawler up, pushes him back off of the Snowman.
Well, if you ask me, Spinks is overstepping his bounds a little bit. Lawler fires off on Spinks. Lawler just gave a shot to Spinks. And Snowman and Lawler are still going at it. I don't think anybody is capable of controlling a match like this. Spinks just nailed Lawler. And Snowman nails Lawler. Snowman down for the cover. Spinks is counting now. Snowman has won it. I don't believe this.
Jerry Lawler has just been beaten by the Snowman for the unified world heavyweight title. The crowd is going nuts as the Snowman has just beaten Lawler after Spinks had not counted as Lawler had the Snowman pinned to the canvas. And there you have it, fans. The Snowman, the new unified world heavyweight champion, a victor, but a victor in a tainted way, as you saw what happened involving Leon Spinks, the special referee, and the Snowman. I want to call out Jerry the King Lawler because the King, I must say, the King has a legitimate beef in this particular instance. And I won't say that I've agreed with the man before, but I do think that Jerry the King Lawler has a legitimate beef as to what happened Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Well, you know, I think anybody that just watched that tape, it's pretty obvious as to what happened at the Mid-South Coliseum. The Snowman, I guess he's still sitting. Is he still sitting in the crowd today? Yeah, okay, yeah, he's still sitting over there today. Now, I guess you're real happy now, huh? You finally got what you wanted, so you should be real happy, huh? You came out here 3 or 4 weeks ago with your hand out, just like somebody standing in a welfare line. Yeah, go ahead and stand up, yeah. You stand there with your hand out. We gave you a title match. He complained, he cried that he didn't win the belt. He didn't like the referee, so they gave him a special referee. He didn't win again, so then they gave him Kerry Von Erich, a man who despises me. He still couldn't win the match. So then he goes out and he handpicks his own referee, Leon Spinks, and that, as you saw on that tape, is why Snowman is sitting there with that belt around his waist. Now, let me tell you something, Snowman. I want you to do this. I want you to look in the faces of all of these people that are sitting right there right now. Yeah, go ahead and stand up. And I want you yeah, I want you to look them in the eyes, Snowman. Look them right in the eyes, and you tell them that you beat me and that you're the world heavyweight champion. Do you think he can say that? Jerry, just like I said. No, he can't say it because Leon Spinks is the man that won that match for him, as you saw there. Snowman, you're not a bit more champion than the man in the moon. Leon Spinks won the title for him, and all I can say is this. You better get your picture made every time you can get close to a camera while you got that belt on, because you ain't going to have it very long. Do you hear that?
Jerry, Monday night, you get your shot. The promoters have a match signed with you and Leon Spinks Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Yeah. Well, finally, I get something that I asked for. After Leon Spinks steals my belt, I told Eddie Marlin, I said, hey, you go and ask Leon Spinks if he's got the guts to hit me when I'm looking at him straight in the face. As you saw, he comes from behind and hits me. Well, Leon Spinks, let me tell you this. I know you're the man that beat Muhammad Ali in 1978. I realize that. I also know he knocked out 133 opponents. But I'm going to tell you something, Leon Spinks. Nobody, and I mean nobody, and especially not you, is going to take and steal my World Heavyweight Championship and get away with it. So Monday night, Leon Spinks is going to be back in the ring. He's going to have the gloves back on, and we're going to see just what Leon Spinks has left because now, Leon, I'm going to come after you, and I'm going to teach you a lesson, and when I get through with you, I'm going to teach Numbskull over here a lesson if he can learn anything.
Jerry, before you leave, Leon Spinks has some comments about this match. I would like for you to stay here as we take a look at this.
Let me just say, you can quit referring to him as Leon Spinks, because I did this special shirt right here, if you can get a shot of it. This is what I think of Leon, and it's not misspelled. It's not Leon Spinks, as you can see. It's Leon Stinks. And when I get through with you, Leon, I'm going to leave you laying flat on your back, and you're going to wish you never made a trip to Memphis, Tennessee. Now, if he can put two words together intelligently, let's listen to what Leon Spinks says without his teethers.
This is the craziest deal I ever heard of my life. Now, he wants to fight me. And that's a surprise. Ain't that shocking? God knows. The man must be on a death wish or something. Lord, people. Now, this Monday night coming up, he gonna throw his hands at me. I'm throwing my gloves in here at him, making sure I keep my glove in his face and away from his hands. Keep my body away from his hands, period. Now, I got to fight. I had to fight with Muhammad Ali. You see how the outcome that came. And when I fought him, when I was with referee Jerry Lawler matches, he seen the right hand and still got the touch. He still got the power. But he was obsessed on fighting me. I don't know if something wrong with this man. Is the mind going out? That was going to knock his block off. You talking about the same thing? Here it is. But no, Jerry Lawler's going to force it up that he thinks he can make it with me. So I'm going to start this Monday night on him. And all you people who come out here, you'll be the first to see the real comeback of Leon Spinks, the safe jinx. So people be there, because I hate to see the man fall down alone. Now me, a fighter, a world championship fighter, going just a wrestler, that's shocking to me. All right, because all you do is grab me. And all I can do is just pound on the head, pound on the body, and then that's it. Now, you know, when I fight, I hit people break people's ribs, get brain concussion, hurt them, and send them to the hospital. As long as you ready to go to the hospital, and you fans want to see that Monday night, he gonna go anyway.
Say, I don't know if the people here in the studio could hear that very well, but his last line was, Lawler, is you ready to go to the hospital? Let me tell you something. Leon Spinks. You take a good look at this picture right here, because I promise you, I don't know what store you bought those teeth you're wearing in now, but when I get through with you Monday night, your teeth are going to be rolling around the floor of that Coliseum just like chiclets, pal. And like I said, when I get through with you, Leon, you can forget any chances about a comeback, because you're not a has-been. You are a never was, Leon Spinks, and you have never been hit like you're going to be hit Monday night by the King. And like I said, when I get through with him, Snowman, your days are numbered, brother.
Jerry the King Lawler in the match against Leon Spinks Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Spinks with his boxing gloves on. Of course, Jerry the King Lawler. And I must say that Jerry has a beef, but that's a very dangerous man to be in the ring with, because that's one of the fastest right hands I think I've ever seen come out of any boxer. Is Leon Spinks. Delivered it to Lawler last Monday night.
This time around, I've got me the Inhuman, undefeated, unbeatable, never been beat in this area, and he is not about to. Never been beat. So I want to know who the unfortunate victim is going to be this week. What kind of punk, what kind of chump do they have sign up to wrestle Inhuman?
He's coming into the arena right now, Bruno.
Well, who is he? Just another punk? Some other chump? Oh, no, wait a minute.
Jerry the King Lawler coming into the ring area.
Wait. Now, King, wait a second. Just a second. I didn't know you were going to be signed to wrestle Inhuman today. Brother, you and I are friends. You and I are tight. You're the king of professional wrestling, and I'm the living legend of managers. I just managed you a couple weeks ago down there at the Coliseum. Me, Gossett, Reggie B5. We're friends. That guy, I manage him, and I'd hate to see your comeback. I know you're the former world champion. You're trying to make a comeback trail now and get that belt back. I understand that. I would hate to see your comeback cut short by the Inhuman today. I don't want to have to be responsible for cutting short your comeback back for the championship, so maybe you might just want to...
Hey, zip it. Listen, let me just say this one thing to you, Bruno. true. You were in my corner a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So was Gossett. As you can see, Gossett is nowhere around anymore, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think he will be back for a while. He's going to be sucking soup through a straw for a long, long time. Because I didn't need Gossett, and to be quite honest with you, Bruno, I don't need you. So this guy right here probably does need you. So the best thing you can do is get in his corner right now, okay?
Jerry the King Lawler making his notion known to everyone, Bruno. That's he's going to get in the ring with your man right now.
Well, I guess it's like Mama says, it bees that way sometimes.
I guess it bees that way sometime. We got the signal to ring the bell, and we're ready for action, the Inhuman. Boy, when we say over 300 pounds, way over 300 pounds, from parts unknown, the Inhuman against Jerry the King Lawler, 236 out of Memphis, Tennessee. And, of course, the former Unified World Heavyweight Champion, Inhuman, going right to work on Lawler in the corner, putting the knee to the midsection. This, for Jerry Lawler to start a comeback trail, if you would, as Downtown Bruno referred to it as, against a man of this caliber, gives you, I think, an idea of the notion that Jerry the King Lawler has, or the idea that Jerry the King Lawler has, is to go against the very best to get himself ready for a return match against the Snowman. And I'm sure that that is going to be forthcoming in the near future. Lawler going right to work on the Inhuman in the corner. Look at that right hand. Patented right hand from the King. The King incensed, going to that middle strand. A rope coming down on the chin of the Inhuman. That may be it. He got it. Jerry the King Lawler defeats the Inhuman for the first time. The Inhuman undefeated coming into the match with his manager Downtown Bruno has now tasted defeat at the hands of the King. Jerry the King Lawler beginning his comeback with a victory here today on television against the rugged Inhuman, formerly undefeated in the USWA. But Jerry the King Lawler getting his hand raised very quickly in that match against the Inhuman, and he is getting an earful, I might add, from Downtown Bruno right now. Around the ring, and of course Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, he will be defending his belt for the first time as he will take on the winner of the 12-man Battle Royal. Snowman, it's good to have you here, the new Unified World Heavyweight Champion, and I want to congratulate you firsthand.
You sure you want to congratulate me?
I do want to congratulate you, but I must say that the match was a little tainted last Monday night with that right hand from Leon Spinks.
That's what I figured you would say. So, okay, here's Jerry Lawler go again with another one of his stooges.
No. I'm a USWA announcer. I'm not
what I think about you is this. That's what's going to happen.
Well, let's talk about Monday night.
What? No. I don't know anything about you. And I hate to act nasty on TV. And I heard Bad Wayne Bright say there ain't going to be no profanity down there. Looked like to me the way Jerry Lawler talked about my best friend Leon Spinks. Other words, he don't have any teeth up front. So, Lawler, you want to put down him. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And I'm going to do something about it. So when Leon finished with you, if anything left with you, you nothing happening bum. And that's why we got this tournament started, because you can start at the bottom just like you told me, punk.
Well, Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, you will defend that belt against the man that wins the 12-man Battle Royal.
Well, Jerry Lawler's not going to be in it, I bet you that.
No, he's not going to be in it, but you're going to have a tough opponent to defend that belt against. And I know men like Bill Superstar Dundee, Tony Anthony, Jeff Gaylord, all these people would like a shot at that gold belt Monday night.
Yeah, Lawler would like to have a shot at it, too. So everybody want to have a shot at the belt, because we know this is the world's belt. And one of the toughest men wore this belt before, right? Lawler.
That's true.
So, okay, he was
the Unified World Heavyweight
Champion. I like that. That's why I got a party. Big Jesse raised your hand that Lawler was. Look, I got my bodyguards. Magic got his bodyguard. I got my big bodyguards. I'm going to have them out there Monday night because I still don't trust the business. But, Lawler, I want you to work real hard. I want you to think about what's going down, okay? Now, I don't know, Lawler, with you, I may just say class dismissed. I don't want you to graduate. And you know what? Okay, I'm going to speed it up. Let me tell you something else. Lawler, as far as I'm concerned, he'll never get a shot. 30 days, I'm not dumb. I'm the world's champion.
30 days.
I'm not going to give him anything. Nothing, never.
There you have it from the Snowman. Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, the Night of Champions. He will defend the belt against the winner of the Battle Royal. And as for what happens with Jerry Lawler, we'll see what happens in the weeks to come. Let's take this break. We'll be back with more action. Here on Championship Wrestling, the Snowman, the new Unified World Heavyweight Champion, making his way into the ring to take on Ben Jordan, 188 pounds. We're ready. We get the signal from Jerry Calhoun, and They lock it up, and away we go. Wayne Bright from Magic 101 has joined me here at ringside, and the Snowman, of course, the new unified world heavyweight champion, says Jerry Lawler will never get a shot at that belt.
Well, you know, Michael, you got to say one thing about the Snowman. He is the champion. He's, shall we say, confident, almost cocky about being the champion now. And instead, he's not going to give Lawler a shot. It's going to make him earn his shot.
Well, he's also vicious in the ring, handing out those right hands to Ben Jordan, as we can see. I can see a little change in attitude in the man. And I know this much is being part of the USWA, and of course, him accusing me of being one of Lawler's people, which is not the case. But I'll tell you this much. He will have to give Lawler a shot at that belt at some point, because
within 30 days, right?
There is a time limit. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. The Snowman got him. Just that quick. The Snowman defeats Ben Jordan and does it in a manner.
Yeah, what
oh
is
my
this?
goodness.
Wait a minute.
Being ordered up by referee Jerry Calhoun. Now going to drop right back down of it.
Wait a minute. The match is over.
He is the unified world heavyweight champion, and he gets the victory over Ben Jordan. But the fashion he did it was, I would call it impressive, but I would call it vicious also.
Exactly.
So the Snowman gets his hand raised in victory here on Championship Wrestling.
All right, opening match here is history as King Cobra has a victory over Ken Wayne. Ken Wayne got a technical loss when he flipped King Cobra over the top rope there. Had a situation which developed around here over the last couple of weeks with Lawler going against the Snowman in several matches. And Snowman was unhappy with the referees, first one, then the other. And finally he said, bringing in a friend of mine, gentleman named Leon Spinks, former boxing heavyweight champion of the world, of course, to be the special referee in the match. Well, I got to tell you, Jerry, as you rejoin me
You're
here,
telling my story out here, aren't you, Dave?
Well, when Snowman said he was going to bring in Spinks, I thought, well, maybe Spinks will come in here and will be impartial, and we will have us a wrestling match right there in the middle of the ring. Didn't quite work that way, though, did it?
Yeah. Now, you know, I'm not gonna sit out here and say, because I know. Hey, Snowman's got his fans over there. He's got a lot of people. Yeah, take a look at him. Okay, he's got some fans. Now, but let me say this. If they sit there and look at this situation objectively, of course, if they know what that word means, they will have to realize this fact. Snowman, first of all, said he didn't get the fair shake from Jerry Calhoun. Okay, I said, fine, I can understand. He feels like he's not a part of this organization. He feels like Calhoun referees most of my matches, and so he didn't feel like he got a fair shake. Let's give him a different referee. We went to Snowman and gave him a list of referees. He refused all of them until it came down to Lou Winston. He agreed on Lou Winston, just the same as I did. He agreed on the guy. He still didn't win that match. Then it came down to going out and getting somebody that he knew disliked me as much as he did, Kerry Von Erich. He agreed on Kerry Von Erich. He didn't win that match. So then what finally happened was he was allowed to hand-pick his own referee. And he comes with Leon Spinks. And I agreed on Leon Spinks because I, Dave, just like you, thought that possibly here's a guy who held the World Boxing Heavyweight Championship, defeated Muhammad Ali in 1978, and I thought this guy would at least conduct himself like a professional once he stepped in the ring. But obviously, everybody knows the story. Everybody knows what happened, and that's why I'm standing out here saying, and look, you know, I can hear the people here. Some people say, hey, quit crying. I'm not crying. I'm just saying, as a fact, I don't think Snowman won the belt fair and square, and I don't think there's anybody out here that can say, if they saw the match Leon Spinks refereed, that they can say that Snowman won that match on his own. Leon Spinks helped him win the match, and that's how he's got the championship today, and that's why I wanted Leon Spinks last week. That's why I got him. And now I want you all to watch this match with Leon Spinks and watch the help that Leon Spinks gets from Snowman. That's all I'm saying. Just watch it. Leon Spinks in there just nailed Lawler right in the head.
all over him in there. Lawler down to his knees, gets back up.
And Spinks in on Lawler in the corner. Lawler grabs Spinks, takes him down off his feet. Lawler's down, but the Snowman saying, look, Spinks has his foot on the rope. Spinks trying to find an opening. And now Lawler tackles Spinks down to the center of the ring. Fires away with a big fist to the face. Kicks Spinks on the back. Lawler firing away. Spinks is down. This is not Spinks' element. Lawler firing away. And Spinks rolling out of the ring.
Although Spinks in there going after Lawler again with a series of rights and lefts. Has Lawler staggered. Nails him with another right. Puts him down in the corner. Lawler in trouble now. This match definitely going back and forth.
Lawler trying to get as much out of that count as possible. It looked like he was trying to use that as a rest period. And he needed it because, brother, here comes Spinks right back in on and firing away to the midsection. Lawler back down again. This one could be it right here.
I'll tell you, Spinks getting in there with those kidney blows has got to be taking its toll on Lawler.
He's got Spinks, spins him around, sets him up for a big right, and Spinks is walking on rubber legs right now. Blocks the shot by Lawler and knocks the King down to the canvas. That could have been the knockout shot right there. Here comes the referee's count. Lawler may be unconscious.
That was a big right by Spinks. Just leveled Lawler. Lawler barely moving over on the mat. As referee Jerry Calhoun with the count on the count of 8, count of 9, and Lawler back up to both of his feet, but Lawler's knees really wobbly, and Spinks catches him with a big one. This may be the one. Calhoun again with the count as Lawler laying over in the ropes now, trying to make his way up. He finally does. Stumbles over to Spinks. Spinks again catches Lawler with another right.
Well, I really don't see what Lawler can do at this point. Leon Spinks is battering him around the ring at will. Lawler's eyes are glazed over, and luckily for him, the 4th round has just ended. Spinks definitely in trouble. Jerry, the King, Lawler, climbs up to the 2nd rope, possibly for a patented fist drop. There it comes on Spinks. And Lawler's not wearing boxing gloves, man. That was pure knuckle right in Spinks' face. Lawler's going up. He's saying, one more time, baby. Here it comes, Leon. And he drops down and catches him on the side of the jaw again. Down for the cover. Spinks has his leg up on the rope. Snowman pointing that out to the referee, and look at Lawler glare at Snowman.
Lawler saying that the Snowman reached down and grabbed Spinks' foot and put it up on that rope. Look at this, Lawler now stepping down off the ring apron. Goes over and pushes Lawler. Snowman pushes him right back as Lawler just lays the Snowman out with a right. Lawler back up in the ring. Level Spinks. Lawler going to work on Leon Spinks with a series of right jabs. The piston punch, if you will. Lawler picks Spinks up. Drives another one home.
Lawler continuing to fire away on Leon Spinks. Snowman standing up on the ring apron. Lawler down for the cover. Count of 1. Spinks kicks out at the count of 1. Lawler picks him back up. And Spinks pushes Lawler in the corner, firing away, and the Snowman is firing away on Lawler too. The Snowman is in the ring. The Snowman has hit Jerry Lawler. Man, oh man, what a shot. And Spinks just grabs Lawler too. This thing is out of control as the Snowman is out to destroy Jerry Lawler.
The Snowman all over Jerry Lawler. And Leon Spinks in there helping him. Pounding all over Lawler. The Snowman draping him up as Leon in there with a couple of rights. Puts Lawler down again. The
Lawler down on his stomach, has space. Again in there with a right, puts Lawler out. Jerry Calhoun trying to get someone out here to help Lawler. Lawler absolutely being devastated now by both of these men.
Well, no doubt about what happened there. It was definitely outside interference from the Snowman.
Well, you know, all I can say is I think everybody saw what took place on the tape. I'm not gonna take anything away from Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks has said that he's going to make a comeback. He's seen George Foreman making his comeback at 41 years old. Leon Spinks is only 36, and believe me, as you can tell from that, the guy can still hit. What makes it a little bit one-sided is when the fact that you're in there against a guy who beat Muhammad Ali and can still throw the same type punches, and then all of a sudden you not only have to contend with him, you have to contend with the Snowman also. So, you know, I guess I'm certain, obviously, that the two of them got together before the match, and Spinks told him, or either Snowman told him, if you get in trouble, don't worry, brother, because I'm going to be there. And when I got him in trouble, Snowman was there. And so, you know, it was a 2-against-1 situation, but big deal. You know, I've been in that before, and I should expect that out of a jerk like Snowman. And all I want to say now is this. It's boiled down to he and I one more time. And what's going to happen this time is the way to simplify the situation, the way to clarify the situation is, you know, he had Jerry Calhoun as a referee he didn't like. He had Big Lou Winston as a referee he didn't like. He had Kerry Von Erich as a referee he didn't like. And then we had Leon Spinks as a referee I didn't like. So what we're going to have now is this big muscle-bound jerk that's sitting over here in the audience where he should be. He should be buying a ticket every time he sees me. This big muscle-bound jerk is going to climb in the ring with my belt around his waist, and I'm going to climb in and face him face-to-face, and there's going to be no referee in the ring. So the situation will be clear-cut. There's only going to be one man that walks out of there as the true undisputed world heavyweight champion. He won't be able to cry that the referee was interfering in the match, that the referee pulled him off of me, or anything. There won't be any excuses. There won't be anybody else to blame. The man that loses this match is going to have to admit the other guy was a better man. What about it, Snowman? Me and you, no referee in the ring. You're not going to have anybody to cry to after that, brother. Yeah, just sit there like the idiot that you are. Look at him. Hey, he surrounds himself with a bunch of welfare stooges over there. They got, yeah, look at him. Stand up, big deal. Hey, if you think I'm impressed by all of your cronies and all of your stooges, you got another thing coming, because they don't impress me at all, Snowman. It's just going to be me and you and nobody else, no referee. Yeah. What are you trying to do? Show me his clothes. Look, he's trying to say, look, show me this guy's clothes. What time you due back in the window at Woolworths with that suit, pal? Okay, all I can say, Dave, is he and I, no referee in the ring. When it's all over and I have the belt back, who's he going to cry to then? Who's he going to blame it on then? The only time the referee is going to ever enter the ring is to count his shoulders out, 1, 2, 3, and that's exactly what's going to take place.
Well, we'll see what happens at the Mid-South Coliseum. No referee in the ring. It all happens Monday night. Back here in a moment.
Snowman?
Right.
We're no stranger. We talk on the radio all the time.
Yes, we do.
You got a big match Monday night. No referee. What made you decide to give the King, Jerry Lawler, a shot?
Well, what decided me to give the King, Jerry Lawler, a shot? Well, the first thing, I like to clear the air. And I know he's back there watching the monitor. Lawler, I don't like you. I never will, and I never have. Now I want to clear the thing about the welfare case. Lawler, when I finish with you Monday night, you will be at the front of the welfare line. But let me tell you this, Lawler. Check this out. You're running around with your eyes all red and your nose all snotty. If you hadn't acted a fool, you could have been somebody. How you like that? And Lawler, I'm 56 across the chest, got a built-in wrestling machine about a solid mess. Can you dig it? I am the black bandit from the foreign planet, too romantic, gigantic, too titanic, wild, manic for one woman, a man that could stand it. You understand me? So what you should have done, Lawler, is got the belt and put it in your hand, because I'm about to take it to the promised land. For every month is the month of May, and every year is a year of Jubilee. And the belt is right here with me. Have my rhyming on you this morning, boy. Now, Wayne Bright, let me get you straight. As far as I'm concerned, it's just like the weight of the world on your shoulder. And so I feel that you've been kind of carrying Lawler too. So you know,
wait a minute. Lawler's been around here a long time. He's the king. You don't need me to carry him. You know.
Well, it's
a champion. He's a champion.
No. Look. Let me tell you something, Jerry Lawler. This is what I don't like about you, Lawler. You've been one of the toughest champions out here. So you're a world famous wrestler. Let me tell you something, Lawler. I'm sick and tired of you going to my neighborhood, getting on the radio and knocking me. You understand that? And Wayne Bright, where you get off at? You and Lawler communicating. You communicating in the hood and being helped. What's wrong with this, Lawler? Don't let me catch you in the neighborhood no more.
Now wait a minute. You've been on the radio several times.
Several times.
Yeah.
I mean, what I have to do? I have to ask to be on air or something?
No. You are the champion, and you get your time on the radio.
Nah, you and Lawler got something going. I don't understand what y'all got. I want to know why that you interview Lawler so much, and you in my neighborhood, and I don't get a chance to talk on the new cool station. You tell me this.
Well, you get a chance. I told you I was gonna put you on Monday morning.
You know what I think? You know what I think? Look at you and Lawler. Both of y'all look just alike.
Oh, wait a minute now.
See? You understand what I'm saying? See, Dave Brown is not here to save you because he's going to give the weather because it's going to be a blizzard if you keep fooling around. If you keep fooling around with Jerry Lawler. But let me tell you this, Wayne Bright. As far as I'm concerned with you in the wind. Now, what I want is Jerry Lawler. You know, like everybody been calling me up, I can't sleep. And when I'm dreaming, Jerry Lawler called me and said, hey, Snow, I'm scheming. I know you scheming. Let me tell you something, Lawler. Everybody said, you going to give him a shot? Sure, I'll give him a shot. Even the bodyguard called him up. He tried to change his voice. Hey, Snowman. I said, I know it's you, buddy. What you want? You gonna give Jerry Lawler a shot? I'm going to give Lawler a shot. I'll give him a shot 5 days a week, 7 days a week if he wanted, because I looked into his eyes, and I could tell that he's definitely a loser. That's what he is. He's a loser, okay? That's all I got to say.
No referee Monday night?
I don't need a referee. Look, I'm giving him a shot anytime he asks for it because he's a loser. He's a failure. He's not a champion.
There you have it, Dave. Monday night, no referee, main event.
Sounds good. Thank you. Come on around, Wayne. Stay with us during the match here. Snowman heads for the ring right here. His opponent, Tim Hall, already right there. We're ready to go. This, of course, a non-title match as Tim Hall waits there, along with the referee, Jerry Calhoun. Calhoun, not the favorite referee of the Snowman either. Here we go. It's going to be one fall, 10-minute time limit. Wayne, jump in there when you want to with a little play-by-play with us here. Snowman, as you said, you've talked to many times on the radio.
Oh, yeah. He's complaining we don't put him on the radio. We put him on there every week, you know. Just like,
whoa. My goodness gracious. Snowman came out of the ring post there and nailed Tim Hall with a right fist.
As a matter of fact, I told Snowman the other day, I promised him an interview Monday, and he knows that's when he's going on. It's Monday morning, you know. So.
He's in there right now against Tim Hall. Hall backed under the ropes. Snowman fires him across the way, grabs him, and power slams him down to the mat. Count is 2. This may be it. 3. This one's all over.
Talk about a quick match, Dave.
A quick one indeed for the champion. Snowman in about 18 seconds. Oh, now wait a minute. A right fist.
That's uncalled for right there.
It is absolutely uncalled for. The match is all over. Snowman has won the match. But he continues to beat up on Tim Hall. There he goes again, kicking him.
Now, is that the way a champion should handle himself, Dave?
Well, not in my mind, no.
I don't think so either.
Snowman with that right fist picks Tim Hall up and knocks him down again. Now Snowman leaves the ring.
That's your USWA United heavyweight champion, Snowman.
The World Unified Champion right there. Snowman has the victory. Again, the time on it is 18 seconds at...
That's for Lawler.
Snowman said that was for Jerry Lawler there.
I heard what he said there. Well, we'll see what happens Monday night. No referee in the ring. We'll be back here with more action.
King here right now.
Mic, Dave?
That mic is live. You may use it, yes.
Let me, you know, I have probably been asked more this week. Hey, look. You guys can go home now. Your cage, I'm sure, is cleaned out by now. So you go home. We got my usual fan club over there, Dave.
Yep.
You know, the funny thing, let me ask you guys one more thing. What is that? You right there, you in the red shirt. Come here for a minute. Come here. What's your name?
Jojo.
Jojo. What is that? What? Double J. Okay. What is that you guys are hollering over there? Get what?
Get bucked.
Get bucked. Get bucked. What does that mean? Wait a minute.
Get bucked. Get bucked. Get bucked. Get bucked. Get bucked. Get bucked.
What exactly does that mean, JJ?
It basically getting wild, you know. Get some action.
Get buck wild, right? So in other words, when you guys are saying get buck, that means you want people to get wild, right?
Yes, that means for you or Snowman to get wild, get fired up, show some action.
Thank you. So now we understand what that means, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Got an explanation here.
Good. Now, you know, there's been a lot of talk, as I was just going to say. This week I have been asked more times than ever, did I win the belt back? Did I beat Snowman? And it's a little bit of an embarrassing situation to have to say that I still do not have the belt around my waist. Now, I feel like there's a reason for that. And we have a little piece of footage that I want to show to everybody here in just a second. But first, before we do that, what I wanted to say is, you know, a few weeks ago, downtown Bruno, I'll admit, was in my corner for a match. But since that time, also on that night, Ronnie P. Gossett was also in my corner. Well, one night after a match, Ronnie P. Gossett and I had a few words. One thing led to another. Words led to a little altercation. And I wound up punching Ronnie P. Gossett in the mouth. So since that time, I realized that I didn't want to have anything more to do with managers like Gossett or like Bruno. Well, last Monday night, Bruno comes out to the ring, and he says that he's going to offer his services to me as my manager, absolutely free. I said, no, I didn't want it. Anyway, he proceeds to sit down at ringside, and about 3 different times in the match, I had Snowman pinned. He saved himself with a foot on the rope, which that's perfectly legal, but the referee did count to 3 before he saw the man's foot on the rope. But he restarted the match. That's fine. But the problem was, then later on, when he had me pinned, and I saved myself with a foot on the rope, because believe me, I wasn't hurt, I wasn't out, I knew exactly what was taking place. At the count of 1, I put my foot on the rope, I knew that would stop the count. The referee counts 2. Then I feel somebody shoved my foot off the rope, and the referee counts 3. And it was downtown Bruno. So, you know, I just feel like that what took place there, and you know, I don't know if I should blame Snowman or not, because as far as I know, maybe Snowman and Bruno got together on this. Maybe Bruno and Snowman had this little thing plotted out all along. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it looks a little shady. Let's watch this little piece of footage. Watch for Bruno at the end. It's real quick, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here.
Snowman climbing back up in there, but Lawler catching him early with a right. Kicks the Snowman in the rib cage. And again, Lawler picks the Snowman up, staggers him. Snowman trying to go for a right and misses. As Lawler saying, come on, put one here. The Snowman still a little wobbly. Can't quite get a punch in, but Lawler does. Ball is in with a right. Fires the Snowman off into the ropes. Lawler going for a backdrop, and the Snowman catches him with a foot. The Snowman fired up. Comes down with a right. Goes for a pin cover. Count of 1. Count of 2. Lawler's foot was on the bottom rope. But downtown Bruno just knocked it off, and the referee counts 3. I can't believe it. Lawler's foot was on that bottom rope, and downtown Bruno runs in from ringside and just pushes his foot right off of that bottom rope. And the Snowman's gonna keep the Unified World Heavyweight title. In 14 minutes and 50 seconds, the Snowman is gonna walk out of here with the title. Lawler right here in front of our table had his foot up on that bottom rope as Downtown Bruno comes running in and pushes the foot right off of it.
Well, let me just say, I will not imply that Snowman and Bruno had anything to do with that being together. I do realize that I had just sort of made a fool out of Bruno a little bit before that, and he probably felt like he was going to show me what he was worth to somebody, whether it was me or not. But all I can say is, Snowman, let me tell you this. Yeah, where is he still in the audience today? Where are you at, Snowman? Snowman's still sitting in the audience. He's still wearing that belt around. You know, I realize, Snowman, that you're real proud of that title. I know you love that belt. Somebody told me he was in the Waffle House the other day wearing the belt. I realize that you go and I understand your wife has belt prints on her back now. So, Snowman, you can't take it off every now and then, you know. You don't have to wear it 24 hours a day. I realize you love it. I realize you're proud of it. I know all your people are real proud of you. But let me just tell you this. It's all coming to an end because this week there's going to be 2 referees. This week there'll be none of that outside hanky-panky. It's just going to be me and Snowman and 2 referees to watch all the whole situation. And that, Snowman, is when your reign as the world champion is going to come to an end. That's all I got to say about that. Let me give one word of warning. Yeah. Let me get... Listen to him. Hey, I got a great idea. Let's make a Tarzan movie. What do you think? Huh? Look, let me just say this about Downtown Bruno. Bruno, you little scrawny runt. If you put a dime on your head, you'd look just like a nail. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you come anywhere around my matches from now on, punk, I'm going to take my fist and run it right down your throat. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not going to be managing me.
The wild thing is coming out here. Jeff Gaylord and Scott Braddock with Bruno.
My interview was with Bruno. I'm talking about him, if you don't mind. What do you want?
I want to tell you something.
What?
I want to tell you the things you've been saying about Bruno are not true. Let me tell you about Downtown Bruno. He's a man of integrity. He's a man with wealth and brains, and he's going to take the wild things a long way. So I don't appreciate any negative comments about Bruno. And I want to tell you something else, Jerry Lawler. The real reason you lost the belt, brother, is because you're a loser.
And I think it's about time for you, Jerry Lawler, to just leave so we can do our interview. Jeff, do you have anything else to say?
That's all we got to say. Bit of an equalizer from the King as he comes out with a baseball bat on his shoulder, and that'll do it for the Wild Things, it looks like, as they head back for the dressing area right there.
My interview, I was almost through before. Let me just say this to the Wild Things and to Downtown Bruno. If I see any of you anywhere close to my matches, I promise you, I'll take this bat and stick it where the sun don't shine.
That's the word from the King. We'll be back with a Snowman when we return. And the upcoming match in which he's going to have to put that belt back on the line against Jerry Lawler, as the King will be trying again to take the belt back, regain the unified World Heavyweight Championship. And Snowman still got the belt. That microphone is live if you'd like to use it, yes.
Where's Eddie Marlin?
Eddie is not here today. Eddie is not feeling well.
Is it okay if I lay the World Unified belt down, as long as it don't get around Lawler's waist? And I know this, Lawler, you sound like a crybaby, and you sound like you look like you don't have your belt, so I guess you're walking around like this trying to hold your pants up. So look, I want you to know that I don't have any associated in Dave Brown. You know I wouldn't associate with Downtown Bruno.
Well,
Downtown, I don't want to put you down too bad, but I heard this. I wouldn't want your company anyway, so Lawler don't even try to affiliate me with him, okay? Because I heard that the young man threw the water up in the air and run out from under the water. Now, if he's not taking the belt, do you think I want him on my side? But getting back to professional wrestling, Jerry Lawler, you can't beat me. And I heard, you know, we're going to have 1, 2, it don't make any difference, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dave Brown, I don't care how many referees he has. He can't beat me. Any day of the week, I'll take him on. He can't beat me. He's a failure. Now you got all the people out there in Germantown, all up and down Walnut Grove, running around just like the little ducks and everything at the Peabody down there. They saying, Jerry Lawler, listen, Dave, they come to him like this, Lawler, why you can't beat him? You can't beat him? When you gonna get your belt back? You got the belt back. Now I'm gonna express something right fast because I know this is a wrestling program and Channel 5 is a very strong TV station, and we got strong wrestling. Look here. Jerry Lawler don't want to touch this belt anymore because I carried this belt through Hollywood community, Bellwater, Claiborne Home, all these people out there, Chelsea, Binghamton, all of them have touched this belt, Dave, so I know he don't want to touch it anymore. I don't think he wants it. You think he can beat me, Dave Brown?
I don't know if he can beat you or not. I know he's going to try Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. I know he wants that belt probably more than just about anything. And the two referees, whether you had anything to do with Bruno or not, I don't know. He said he didn't know. But the reason for the referee outside the ring is to make sure there's no outside interference.
Well, Dave, you can have any referee you want to have. He can't beat me.
We'll see.
So bring it on. Bring it on. This time he's going to get hurt, Dave, real bad.
We'll see what happens Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Snowman against Jerry Lawler for this belt right here. The World Unified title will be on the line. Got a non-title match coming up right here. Snowman climbs into the ring. He will be going against T.D. Steele. T.D. Steele, boy, he has been in the ring with more confidence than just about any young wrestler you've seen in a long, long time. When he steps in there, T.D. thinks that he can beat anybody. And he's going against the current holder of the unified belt, the Snowman. Count is 1, 2, and 3. Boy, that didn't take long. The Snowman, whoa, the Snowman thought he was going to help him up, and he did, but only to nail him with a right hand. T.D. Steele coming after him. All right, there's already been a 3 count, the referee said. This one's over. Oh, my goodness. Snowman throws T.D. Steele out of the ring, down onto the floor, and the Snowman, mighty unhappy. T.D. Steele trying to claim victory some way down there. I don't know how.
Dave Brown, that goes out for Jerry Lawler. Let me tell you something. When I get in the ring, I don't care what the people think over here. That's business. That's why I make my money. T.D., sound another line. Don't sound the line to get in there with me, boy.
The Snowman. We'll be back with more championship wrestling after this. There he is, the unified world heavyweight champion, the Snowman, with the belt. Non-title match coming up here. As the Snowman will be heading for the ring. In the ring right now, the Destroyer waiting for him along. We are underway. Last week we had Snowman here on USWA Championship Wrestling, and took him about 22, 23 seconds to defeat his opponent. Didn't take long at all. Destroyer fired into the ropes, comes back off of there, and Snowman smashes him down to the mat. Referee Jerry Calhoun there warning the Snowman about using the fist. He snaps the Destroyer, just drops him straight down and covers. Count is 1, and he breaks it at the 1. Hey, out here at ringside, Jeff Gaylord and Scott Braddock, the Wild Things, with Downtown Bruno, their manager. I don't know what they're doing here. There they are right there. Got no business out here. Snowman seems to be a bit distracted, but Still working on the destroyer. Clothesline coming off the ropes. Snowman now with a count of 1, 2, 3. Snowman gets the victory here while glaring at the uninvited trio of the Wild Things, Jeff Gaylord and Scott Braddock, and their manager, Downtown Bruno. Match is over. Snowman throws Destroyer through the ropes down onto the floor here. What is this? Jeff Gaylord says anybody can do that. See if you can hear what he's saying here. I'll try to get the microphone over. He said nobody's better than Jeff Gaylord, he says.
That's the man right there, Dave. Snowman wishes he had a body like that. Snowman wishes he could hold that title, but he can't hold that title. There's your future champion right there, baby.
Snowman's got the belt right now, no doubt about that. Gaylord, yeah, I notice it's 3 against 1 here, too, and Gaylord's not out here by himself, Bruno and Scott Braddock. Snowman still in the ring there. As Gaylord and Scott Braddock and Downtown Bruno now finally leave the area. Had no business out here to begin with. But there they go. Yeah, get them on out of here. Let's see if we can get Snowman over here. I want to talk to him for just a minute and also want to show some videotape of the match last week in which you were going for the belt right here against Jerry Lawler at the Mid-South Coliseum. Maybe we can take a look at that, and then we'll get your comments.
All right.
Let's take a look at the tape.
Lawler going up to the second rope now. To his patented position, comes down. Lays one right down there. Look at this, Downtown Bruno immediately up on the apron. Lawler catches him with a right. Puts him down. Again, Lawler saying one more time. Nails Downtown Bruno as the Snowman trying to get back up to his feet now. Rolls Lawler up. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be it. The Snowman retaining the unified World Heavyweight title with an assist from Downtown Bruno.
And now Scott Braddock and Jeff Gaylord, the Wild Things, have hit the ring. Downtown Bruno has cost Lawler another match. Snowman is still the champion, and Gaylord and Braddock are beating Lawler to death. He took a beating in an earlier match. The Snowman has bounced him around the ring all throughout this one. Lawler bloodied, weary, and they are going to work on him and not letting up. These are two big muscle guys. Jeff Gaylord, Scott Braddock. Here comes Bill Dundee. Takes Gaylord. Dundee on Braddock, and Lawler back up to his feet.
Lawler going after the Snowman. Dundee going after Gaylord. In comes the Dirty White Boys. The ring is quickly filling up as the White Boys holding Lawler. Braddock working Lawler over. Tom Burton holding Dundee as Gaylord. Really pounding away on Dundee in there. Downtown Bruno's tag team, the Wild Things. Braddock and Gaylord are in here. The Dirty White Boys out of nowhere. Holding Lawler and Dundee up. Really taking a beating in here.
And Snowman just hit Gaylord. I don't believe it. And Snowman and Lawler double punch the White Boy. And this place is erupting. Snowman saying, all right, guys, I've had enough of this too. Snowman firing away on Braddock. Lawler firing away on the White Boy. Dundee's still in there. I never thought I'd see Snowman, Bill Dundee, and Jerry Lawler together in the ring as allies.
The Unified World Heavyweight wrestling champion, the Snowman, walking out victorious tonight in an unusual turn of events. As the White Boys, along with Jeff Gaylord and Braddock, the Wild Things, were in there beating Dundee and Lawler, decided to help them out to try and even the odds, and they finally got the ring cleared out. Lawler hesitates now, has the Snowman standing over him, gonna try and help him up, and does so, to the surprise of everyone.
Well, a very surprising turn of events at the Mid-South Coliseum there from Snowman, but I think the fans are all applauding what you did with Gaylord and then helping Lawler up.
They know what?
Wait a minute, here's Gaylord out again. Now look, this is Snowman's interview. You've been out.
Say about Snowman, look at that pot belly. Look at these abdominals, baby. Let me show everybody, take a good look. This is an athlete, a supreme being. I'm a master of a craft. That's his wrestling. This is no athlete, this is a thug, Snowman. The only thing that would make me look any prettier was having that belt around this 32-inch waist. And that's what I'm going to do this week. And let me tell you something else. I am mobile, agile, and hostile. Let me show you. Oh, yeah. Watch this. Watch this, Dave. Look at that, huh? Can Snowman do that? I don't think so. I don't think Snowman can do that. Look, one-handed clap push-up. Yeah, I've never seen anything. No. As great as Gaylord. Never. No. And the only thing I'm lacking to make myself complete is that big belt around my waist. And Snowman, this is going to be the biggest meltdown since the Chernobyl nuclear reactor in Russia. You got me, brother?
Well, Snowman, an impressive display, I suppose, here from Gaylord.
That's very impressive. But you know, Dave, I don't have any associating with downtown Bruno and none of the crap that he brings out here. So he's looking good. So I guess all the people feel he got a good-looking body. But it's just like he said, and it's just like the king, you know. Just like holding this belt, and just like I'm the African-American king, just like Jerry Lawler would say. You're looking good, but you don't look any better until you get it around your waist. You know what, Gaylord? It'll be a long time before you get it around your waist because I'm the best that did it and got away with it.
Well, I'll tell you what, the belts are not won out here doing one-handed push-ups and clapping your hands while you're doing that.
Can't win it like that, Dave. So that's why we let him talk. He out here jumping around like Bugs Bunny, gonna lose his money and his honey.
Well, he's got to win it in the ring. You've got the match Monday night. It'll be at the Mid-South Coliseum. You against Jeff Gaylord. The belt will be on the line.
This will be one of the most exciting matches of all time.
I think we're looking forward to it. The Missouri Tiger, Jeff Gaylord, and the Snowman, Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum. Snowman,
he can have a shot. He can have it.
Thank you very much.
All right.
We'll take a break. We'll rejoin you in just a moment.
A little wimp like Bruno in the corner. I don't even know what they think they need with a guy.
Oh, look out! Tony Anthony and Eddie Gilbert out here come flying through the curtain and nail Lawler. Look out, Gilbert's got the softball bat. Smashes Jerry in the stomach with it. Anthony and Eddie Gilbert jumping Lawler. Hey, now get somebody out here quick. Here comes Ben Jordan and Ken Raper. Whoa, they're headed off. All right, well, yeah, Jerry Calhoun says the match has just stopped. Thank you. But meanwhile, somebody get over here and help Lawler. Tony Anthony got Lawler by the hair, rams him head into the table. Eddie Gilbert and Anthony continue to double up on Jerry Lawler, while Jeff Gaylord and Scott Braddock are keeping help away from him. Ken Raper and Ben Jordan came out to help.
Freezer Thompson and Deuce Mason, once that match was stopped by the referee, started over to help. They are unable to get here. They're being kept away as Anthony and Eddie Gilbert continue to work on Jerry. Is there anybody else back here? Here comes Eddie Marlin, please. See if we can get this stopped here. Jerry Calhoun trying to help out best he can. Oh, look out. Gilbert's got that bat again. Jerry Calhoun over to tell Gilbert, look, you better cut it out. Gilbert threatened him with that bat. Hey, no way to get your money. Let me tell you, you're not even supposed to be out here. I'm running out here in the middle of a match, you and Anthony, and jump Jerry, who hadn't even mentioned you. He wasn't even talking about you. He was talking about what was going on with Gaylord and Scott Braddock. Now, finally, yeah, Freezer Thompson unwrapping that mic cord around Jerry's neck. And Jerry being helped to his feet now by Jerry Calhoun and Freezer Thompson. Let's get him back there, get him checked out, make sure that he's going to be all right.